Yo, 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 testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? I am your boy Slick 50. Y'all know the rules, man. We're gonna get right into this, but as you come through this door, you gotta wipe your feet. That means hit that like button. You understand me? Also, special co-host, none other. We gonna get him in here, man. I was gonna get the rapping and shit, but we gonna go on and bring him up in this thing, man. None other, heavy bag. You understand me? Oh shoot. There it is. Yay. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, sir. Oh, shoot. There it is.
What up, though?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
What
man.
it do? What it do?
Yes, sir. I'm going to address this screen, put that ticker down there.
Feels like old times, baby.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time, man.
Yes, sir. We got to get back to this, man. This feels good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody, hit the like button on both sides. You understand me? Show love, bro. That's Everybody TV. Show love over that way. Show love over this way. You understand me? We got a lot to talk about this whole Jake Paul, Canelo debacle, Turkey, as we say, coming up, big bank, take little bank, you know, and showing no mercy.
Whole lot of bullshit, Slick. Whole lot of bullshit. Whole lot of
This is what they say, don't fuck with the OGs, bro.
Gosh,
he had to show the little man. He said, hey, man, don't make me... You made me raise my hand, bro. You made me raise my hand, bro.
And we learning Turk is a bona fide gangster.
For real, bro. No doubt.
Gangster, bro.
No doubt. No doubt.
Give us the sequence, man. For those that haven't seen it, we're going to give you just a little bit of preview of how this thing has unfolded so far over social media.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to bring it up. If y'all missed, this came out around.
Canelo.
Oh, it's playing. Hold on. First, this came out like what? Say close to 12 o'clock last night?
Yeah, last
night. Out of the
night.
blue, bro. Like amongst a bunch of other tweets that went along with it. It was crazy. So, but like you said, for those who missed it, here you go. Oh.
Canelo.
Here we go.
In Riyadh, in May, the big fight in the history of boxing. In September, then 2 more fights in 26. Don't miss with the line.
Hey, that little wink get me every time, man.
Bro. Like I saw that shit. I was like, I did it. I forgot how old I'm like, hey man, you start go get the gun, bro. I don't know what that mean, bro. Like, I don't like that shit.
Shout out Turk, man. Turk letting his balls drag, boy.
He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying. And after that, I didn't expect the onslaught to take place. Like I knew everybody was gonna start talking about it. I knew it was gonna be people trying to figure out what actually happened. And then you end up getting the Jake Paul put out a AI picture.
Yes.
Of
now this comes after Crawford and Canelo they co-signed this shit, right? His video and his tweet, they both retweeted and they co-signed.
Not and I had it up. What was that? No, that was on my phone. I saved it. Hold on. Canelo retweeted with fist bumps. He turned around and retweeted Turkey stuff. Then you got Terrence talking about I'm gonna beat Canelo XYZ and Riyadh, and it was a whole lot where it was
I got that if you want to put it up.
Yeah. Do so.
Real quick. So this was
heavy. Come back. I always do something stupid, y'all. Come back, heavy. I was not trying to do that. I was trying to get rid of the other thing. In the meantime, he coming back, y'all. He coming back. I hope he coming back. Oh, snap. But no, if y'all been keeping up, just been so much, man. My bad. Hold on real quick. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, man. So he gonna bring that video up, but it was an onslaught of other videos. Like I said, you had Jake Paul in his own putting up a Instagram post. Know if I can get to it. It was a funny picture, bro. Wonder why it's taking. He ain't coming back, bro. Come on. But it is what it is. We gonna keep rocking with it. There's a post of Jake Paul. I'm gonna show you real quick. Right there. That's it. Right there. There my guy is. There my guy is.
Yo.
There it is. There it is, man. My bad. I was trying to get rid of the other video.
Oh,
and I was trying to get it. Yeah, and it removed both of y'all.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was gonna do that. I ain't gonna do this, so I didn't start talking about this little post right here. Then we get to yours.
Okay.
But let me put myself big so they can see it. This is the AI post that he put. He put breaking news: Canelo Alvarez ducked me. Jake Paul is now an own slave, which is crazy. With no regard for the pride of Mexican people who support him on a U.S. soil. It's not surprising when his whole career he has done nothing for the sport of boxing outside the ring. I'm the new face of boxing. You cannot have the biggest fight of 2025 without my name involved. When all your events tank and lose, blah, 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 blah. Sound like a spoiled brat. That's what I took from it. You know what I'm saying? But that's where he started there. Then Heavy got the video. Canelo came out with a video of his own as well. Basically dismantling that. Basically call him a YouTuber and as such, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and play that one. I hope the audio comes through. I hope it do, but let's see.
Let me see.
And anything in this fucking YouTuber.
Yeah,
I just fight real fighters. Don't fucking around with Canelo. Come on, let's go. Hey guys, don't pay attention in anything in this fucking YouTuber. I just fight real fighters. Don't fucking around with Canelo. Come on.
Yeah, now it's
tell Canelo lying. That nigga lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he was, bro. He was
on the hook like a motherfucker.
He was. He was lying, boy, because this video made Jake say, "What, bitch?" I'm gonna put it. You know how these new cats is. I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? Right. They coming with it. So, you know,
and I believe him, bro. Yeah, I believe him, man. That awful. I'm pretty sure Jake. And especially given the success of the Tyson fight on Netflix, and now we all come to know that Jake Paul basically like Top Rank has ESPN and everybody else has the Zone. Jake Paul's got Netflix.
Yeah, he made that clear.
Was extremely appealing to old Canelo, man. So I'm almost positive he was a fish.
Oh, we gonna get to it. What was that you wanted to show, Heavy?
I forgot what it was. I think it was. Let me see if I can put it back up.
All right.
It was no. We can wait on this because this is the Benavidez. I got the Benavidez response. Also, I got that whack ass fight plan.
Okay, bet. Yeah, we definitely gonna get into that. That's what I'm talking about.
For sure.
And we got a bunch of other stuff to go along with this, man. The whole lead up to why this man is getting so powerful, bro. And we're going to talk about that as well. So after that, this was the big one for me. I said, damn, Jake, you ain't going to never get a Canelo fight now, bro.
What? Yeah, this is over. It's over.
He ain't never, I don't give a 2-3 years from now, Canelo is not going to forget this shit. And when I play show, I'm like, what the fuck?
Before you play it, if he's not going to fight David Benavidez for Benavidez being, in my opinion, in the sport of boxing, semi-disrespectful, Jake Paul will never, ever see a Canelo check.
Yeah.
Check this shit out.
Facts. Here we go.
Go big on it.
This fucking YouTuber. I just fight real fighters.
Time to expose them. So we had a
Hold on, I want to go to the front. Let's start that over.
Oh, Canelo, you puta.
And this fucking YouTuber. I just fight real fighters.
Time to expose them. So we had a signed contract to fight. Here you can see Canelo's signature and my signature.
Bruh. Now I have to put this, I paused this on purpose. Everybody else's signature is on here. Even Tim Brown. I wish it would let me like rewind it, but it won't. But even Tim Brown, right? Signature's on it. His signature on here. You see this right here? Whoever Nikisa is for MVP management, that's how he got out of it. It wasn't signed, sealed. If that was on there, Canelo was not going to be able to get out that contract.
It would have been a
But
wrap.
Canelo's signature is on this contract. It's on it.
But is that Nakia? That's a representative for MVP.
Right.
They could have very well just went on and signed it.
Oh,
Why not
they
just
didn't.
sign it?
That's the part where I'm conflicting because he said, well, y'all just listen to him.
Mr. to the right, claiming he's not fighting YouTubers. Bullshit. Look at the poster. We were announcing Tuesday, February 11th. Claiming he fights real fighters, but he's fighting Crawford, a 135-pound fighter, and running from a real fighter like David Benavidez, you bitch. The truth is you can be bought. You're a money-hungry squirrel chasing your next nut. The truth is these sports-washing shady characters are paying you hundreds of millions of dollars to stop our fight from happening because they couldn't fathom the fact that they can't create a bigger fight than me and you. Al Heyman has made you hundreds of millions of dollars and you turned your back on him for this check. Disloyal. And you were begging to do this fight on pay-per-view. But I have loyalty. Loyalty to Netflix, doing the biggest numbers. And you call me a YouTuber, but you've never had a boxing match as big as mine. Remember you told my team that your daughter came home and asked if you were fighting Jake Paul? She was all excited. You said that was the first time your daughter's ever asked you about a fight. And you're screwing over all your Mexican fans by doing your fights in Saudi. It just shows what type of person you are. And I promise you one thing, Canelo. Any fight that you do this year, mine will be bigger. So go fuck off to your boss, you Ring Magazine employee, you pink and orange bitch. And oh, fix that herpes on your lip, you dirty puta. Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
I always had questions about that lip.
I'm gonna show that for people who didn't pay attention. Show
Canelo, you
Canelo.
puta.
And this fucking
I'm gonna show Canelo name is on that contract.
I just fight real fighters.
Time to expose them. So we had a signed contract.
Right there.
That's
Canelo Alvarez. See, you say Tom Brown. See that for TGB Promotions, which is who?
Yeah.
PBC.
It's PBC.
Jake Paul. This is what was missing. And he would have had them. He would have had them lock, stock, and barrel. You know what I'm saying? It was a wrap.
Which is still fishy because you could have still got them. If they represent the MVP, then that means that the paperwork is on your side.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
they could have locked them in if they wanted to. Like
right.
Playing fair with
Right.
him.
And here's the thing though that I like about this scenario. Now, at the end of the day, yes, it's shit because I didn't want to see Jake Paul and Canelo fight any motherfucking ways. You understand me? I really didn't give a damn about that. I know people want to see him get knocked out, but I don't give a fuck about that. I just didn't want that fight. Just was a bad look to me for just overall the sport of boxing. For this guy, for y'all to be complaining about why does Terrence deserve a shot at Canelo and the okay, this shit is asinine to me. I don't understand that. And then two, for all my Canelo fans, y'all need to understand, y'all guy was really entertaining this bullshit. He was finna sink low as fuck, my guy. Low. Yeah. I know about money. He's a prize fighter, but this is low, bruh.
And he really didn't have a choice though, right?
Well, no, because last night we was talking about Remember Heavy when I was saying that I was like, I don't know if the Jake Paul shit gonna happen until I really see it. I don't believe it, right? Remember, I said he can go for be two-time undisputed in his weight class, just go fight William Skull, get his belt back. So he wasn't even gonna do that.
But who was gonna pay him? That was the thing. And that's what that was my, trying to negate it with the fact that he wants big fights. He wants people to come out their pocket for the bread. You know what I mean? And William Skull is enticing to become two times undisputed, but who's gonna pay for it?
Right.
At the end of the day, who's gonna give Canelo his price? And that was the word around, the boxing community, man. Like Canelo has run out of options.
Right.
Who can he fight that's going to be considered a big fight where he can make the kind of money that
generate the money, not the competition, the money.
Yeah, the 35 million. Because 35 million is his number, right? And nobody's going to give you 35 million for William Skull. We don't give a damn if it's two times undisputed.
I only said that because he's constantly talking about my legacy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, that'd been dope to put yourself in that conversation. But then when I saw this contract, I'm like, you low down dirty dog, you really was finna do this shit.
He was.
Susie, I'd have been screaming at the top of my goddamn lungs at this shit. Oh my God. And for the fans to justify it, you know what I'm saying? And then now we have fans that hate Bud and Turkey so damn much that they defended the only reason it went through is because of Netflix dropped the ball. No, It
Yeah.
wasn't Netflix didn't drop shit. Jake Paul dropped the ball. His company dropped the ball. Why wasn't that young lady's name on the goddamn contract?
Exactly. Now that's the only thing where to me is sketchy and something don't seem right. And I'm thinking maybe he got the deal done with the dates prior to her signing. So that situation happened extremely fast with Turkey. So if he's already in contract with Turkey, then that
we
would
gonna
warrant
talk.
her not finishing that contract.
Yeah, we
Real
gonna
quick, shout out to the chat, man. Everybody
Salute to them.
throwing straight facts. Mark Weird Nerd, E-Dubs, we see you, big dog. Thank you. Y'all make sure you smash that like button coming up in here for sure.
damn right. But you right. Because where there's smoke, there's fire.
And remember what the Turkey said. He said, all right, and then when I got wind of this and I checked the temperature of the fans, I got this done in 5 minutes.
Let's go on. Let's jump into it. Let's go and jump into it. Fuck it. Let's go. We can't play the ESPN clip because they got my ass. I'm not getting got again by that. They don't play that shit, bro. But there's a 30-minute interview with Mike Coppinger. And salute to Mike Coppinger because he played with this man all the way to today. Had that man tweet that he had an interview at 1:30 and it didn't fall through. He got shitted on X talking about, well, you always got fake fucking news, But he ended up having the interview for real, and it lasted 30 minutes. And it was a very, very informative interview, right? Salute to Mike Carpenter, because he was even trying to push the questions, and I gotta get Turkey. He ain't no punk, and he really could listen. He like, you ain't finna trap me. I know what the fuck I'm finna say. You know, he said, right.
Questions. Cop was asking the tough questions for sure.
Yeah. So, you know, my thing was the biggest of them all. He was asking about how they went down. He said, yeah, when I saw the fans, this and the third, I got it done in like 5 minutes. I was like, I got to get it done. And then he told Mike Coppinger, I got to be honest. I'm the one that been throwing in misinformation out there for the last 48 hours. Now, he say 48 hours. You've been doing this shit a long time. If you remember, I've been up here with Heavy and the likes of the other crew when I've been saying, I think he pulling our leg, bro. This is some bullshit, and I think it has something to do with February 23rd. Well, it may have something to do with February 23rd, but it's mostly, this is how he checks the public's temperature, what they want. When they heard, he said the Jake Paul shit, they weren't feeling that. Let me go ahead and get this deal done. Now, let me ask you this, Heavy. He made it sound so simple. So simple. But I think it was a bit of grudge matching this shit. Now, remember, me and you was on here one time, and I was saying it's good that Netflix is in contention because competition is good, right?
Yep.
And I think he sees them as an adversary. And I think he was trying to say, bitch, now you see. Don't make me raise my hand, ho. You get what I'm saying?
That's exactly what he was doing. Listen, I'm almost positive he overpaid the shit out of Canelo Alvarez to wiggle him out of that contract and to shit on Jake Paul, Netflix, and whoever else was in the run-ins to slow down what Turkey got going on, bro. It's the bottom line, right? He let his nuts drag. He basically showed y'all, I'm the big lion. Y'all niggas is some sheep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't mess with the lion because I come through and snatch all your food. And that's what he did, bro, at the end of the day. Now, do I think he got played? Hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Canelo played the hell out of Turk, in my opinion. And I know somebody's going to say, well, why you think Turk got played? First of all, I already know. I wish they would release the number. He overpaid Canelo. Now, you talking about a 4-fight deal with Canelo Alvarez. I wouldn't be surprised if this shit was for like $500 million. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But on top of that, you're only truly getting Crawford.
Well,
you look at the plan.
Well, hold on. Let's reverse a bit. Before you get to that, let's reverse a bit. Because I'm with you on that. I think I call bullshit because in that interview he said, and I didn't pay more than what they were going to pay him. He claimed that he paid less.
Bullshit.
And he said that he had a talk with Canelo. He said Canelo's a smart man. I told him I don't think that's good for your legacy. You could do that when you get old. You don't need to do that now. You don't have to have that type of fight. And he said Canelo agreed like you were right, X, Y, and Z. And they said, when did this start? He said, I've been talking to Canelo since London.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's when they took the picture.
But I call bullshit because ain't no way that man left that goddamn. Because the one thing Jake Paul is right about, that motherfucker chasing the bag no matter where he go. He don't care who he fight. As long as that bag right, he there.
Listen, Jake Paul was in no position to offer Canelo no full fight deal worth whatever the Turk gave him. They had one fight on the line for him, and the one nigga MVP got for him to fight, and that's Jake Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So right off the bat, Canelo's looking at the future, and he's looking at the bigger bag. Yeah. And he was using Jake Paul as leverage for the Turkey.
And let's be real. Let's be real. That's Canelo's love language. That's Cinnamon's love language. Goddamn me, 3 fight deals.
Yeah,
he don't like one-offs. He want 3 of them motherfuckers. So I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm up against. You know what I'm saying? So, and in this case, he got 4. So I could imagine if he got, let's say the number 35, right? 35 million that they was getting per fight at PBC or sorts, right? Turkey could have easily said, I'll give you 38 per fight. And you can choose your opponents. Right. But you got to give me turns. You have to give me turns. But these other motherfucking fights you can choose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll line them up and you tell me which ones you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's hard to pass the fuck up.
Facts.
He got 2 years. Now he has 2 years worth of work.
Yeah.
2 years worth of work, bro. He don't have to worry about shit. So now
contract with the Turk. And I already know the Turk overpaid, bro. Oh, I just wish they would release the numbers. Because people gonna think it's probably somewhere around 200 million.
Nah, I don't think it's 200 million.
You know what I'm saying? No, I think it surpasses that. I'm thinking we looking closer to $500 million.
Nah.
Yeah.
I would say maybe like 180 million. Because like he do has a thing where like if it's a big fight, he pay you a shitload of money. But like that Terrence Crawford probably was the one that got him the most out the whole deal. But the other ones, we don't even know who they are.
But think about it. He would have probably got 100 million by alone from Jake. So why would I go do a 4-fight deal with you for 180?
That's what I'm saying. So say like he gave him 100 million to fight because he said he would fight what for 100 to 150 million to fight Bud. Yeah. So maybe he gave him that 100 million just for Bud, and the other one was 35. You understand what I'm saying? But or 38 or 38. That's what I'm saying. I can see
it's potentially a rematch with Bivol.
That's his choice, though. He said that's his choice in the interview.
Yeah,
it's his choice. He said that's what leads me to believe that the 3 other fights is his choice. That had to be in the deal for him to say that it's his choice. If he wants it, then I set it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he got a taste of motherfucking goddamn Al Heyman in him. He made sure in the interview, I am not a promoter. I am not.
Well, they didn't give any other details. So now, if he's getting all of the pay-per-view back in and he can set up shop like he normally does, then I can understand maybe 250 million. But if he's just outright paying them to fight these guys, I'm telling you, bro, it's north of 300 million.
I mean, yeah, you got at least try to make up half of what he would have got off merchandise alone. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. I could see that. Maybe 300, close to that or whatever, but 500 off the rip. Nah, not knowing now 500. If they was like, he was like, yeah, May, we don't know yet. September, yeah, we know it's Terrence. February, we don't know yet. But next September, Benavidez. Then I'm like, yeah, he probably got 500 million. You know what I'm saying? But that's still a possibility though. Because there's still that question out there why Eddie Reynoso ass was at that fucking fight. That Benavidez fight could, if Benavidez look like he's on decline, think about it. This is just speculation. If he's on look like the same Benavidez by the end of next year, or he take a loss or something, I can see that fight happening. I can see happening, and people still will watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it. I think Reynoso just happened to be in town. You know what I mean? He was doing something, maybe had some other business to conduct and caught the fight. It's all speculation at this point, but that man don't want no parts. And that's why I feel like he played Turkey. He definitely played Jake because Jake was just leveraged. Like, hey, you know, if you're not seriously trying to give me the bread that I want, you know, for Terrence Crawford and whatever else, I will fight this fucking YouTuber. I'll take his 100 million and whatever else comes along with it. But as far as Turkey, you got played too because again, I honestly feel he overpaid and Benavidez isn't in the contract. Benavidez isn't in the 4-fight plan. If you want to, let's put the 4-fight.
You still got it?
Yeah,
'Cause
let's
I
put
had
the
it.
fourth
I
fight.
deleted off my computer yesterday.
I got you, my brethren.
Yeah.
There you go. You can just let it ride. It'll pause. So I just been kind of putting those stills into video form. So
Okay,
you can
got you.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it now. Look at this. Yo, this 4-fight plan is trash.
Yeah. And I was just
Bro.
reading up. I don't know if that Jamal even gonna hit because Jamal, it was something I was just reading talking about he back into that mental shit. So
This shit is trash, bro.
and that's a race fight. I'm like, come on, bro. Like 4 knockout dude. No.
North of 300 million for this. I guarantee it. I bet you.
And I don't think and I'm willing to bet, and they just throwing Hamza Sheeraz got a long time, and Chris Eubank, I don't think that would ever happen. Hamza probably would. Dietrich Ball probably would. And I wouldn't mind seeing the Hamza fight. I'm not gonna stunt. That's a tall motherfucker that that's if Hamza's keep going on projection, he look like he going on, you know what I'm saying? That would be an interesting fight. But the rest of that shit is trash besides Terrence.
Did you name all the fights up here that you asked for, my nigga?
No, nobody asked for this shit. It's only, but the thing is, shit, 2 of them was still gonna end up being trash because the only other fight we really want is better. I mean, Benavidez. There's no other. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
If Terrence and Benavidez ain't on this shit, man, this shit is trash, bro.
Right, and he could got that same amount of money just for those 2 fucking fights.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But that just add more to the stigma of he just don't want to fight that big motherfucker.
Look at this shit, bro. This is a trash ass, man. This shit is pure trash.
Yeah, it's trash, especially the Bruno's Serace. That shit right there should never came out nobody mouth or even type that shit.
Who the fuck typed this?
What kind of bullshit is this?
This some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Charlo or Bruno, because this nigga got lucky and knocked out Jaime Munguia. He deserves a Canelo fight, bro.
Yeah, no, I would say, and that crazy part about that he still probably be doing a rematch or some shit. So we'll see if that Bob let that get intercepted. But yeah, man, and these names didn't come out his mouth on that interview at all. He wasn't. The only name he named was Terrence. So I hope this shit ain't concrete.
How Jamal get in the conversation?
Well, because he was a rich. Remember that he been a part of the conversation. To be fair, when he came back with the Earl situation. Remember after he beat his little brother, he was supposed to come back and fight him and then fight Earl. Remember?
Man, that was 3 years ago, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So they still trying to pump that shit. Also, pay attention to the names. Jamel Charlo. While Jake think motherfuckers 100% loyal around him. No, they not. PBC gonna do business with whoever the fuck. That just showed me gonna play ball, bro. If they wouldn't have paid, PBC there for that payday. So
yeah,
ain't nobody safe right now.
And I'm talking about then sold this man up till October 26 with a bunch of bullshit outside of the Crawford fight, man. Shout out Crawford, man. Crawford getting his fight though, bro.
I'm happy for him, bro.
Crawford for getting his fight, man.
I'm happy for him, bro. And
for those that don't know, Crawford did come out and he responded to the Turkey. He said, "Listen, man, I'll be waiting till September, man. I'm gonna shock the world for sure."
Yeah, man. I'm with it, bro. 100%. 100%, bro. Like I feel like he deserved it, bro. And the way I feel about it is a little different than everybody. I know everybody's saying it's some money for now. I won't harp on it right now too long, but
you're right. I agree with you. I think he does too, man.
Yeah, I think
he does too, man.
He deserves it. And I know everybody's saying it's a money grab. I think this is more than a money grab for him. Yes, he can retire off of it. Yes, that's the obvious shit. But I really think that being his whole career, he been in the shadow of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the minute he got to step out, he was old, and I think he truly feels like, if I beat this motherfucker, you gotta respect every fucking thing I do. And I did. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. I think that's what it's really about when you got a person that's that competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he took the long route, bro. Again, we go all the way back to Dreadlock Bud. And
yeah.
When you think about his career, whether he was forced or not, the promotion just wasn't there for somebody that was just so talented. This guy was supposed to have resonated in the hearts of the fans a long time ago.
Facts.
Late bloomer, and he's got to take a lot of that blame for sure. for not having a mouthpiece himself and kind of taking out of certain playbooks to promote himself or to sell himself. And you got to blame Top Rank a lot, but he's came around. He's beaten everybody that you put in front of him. He's beaten his arch nemesis at the end of the day in Earl Spence. And look, by the time this fight happens, I think Bud's birthday is in like September. So dude will be 38, right? So why not go out with a bang versus Canelo Alvarez? And for Canelo, this is a legacy fight too, bro.
He's the most achieved motherfucker on his goddamn resume, bro.
Absolutely. And this is the closest he'll ever get to any kind of shape, form, or fashion of revenge versus a Floyd Mayweather.
It's the second coming. This is
this is it. This is your last shot to be an undefeated, talented black fighter.
And it's gonna be hard. Another Midwest fighter. It's gonna be hard, goddamn. It ain't gonna be as easy as people think, but definitely, no doubt, man. He deserves it to prove to the world, and if he can't do it, he can't do it. I mean, but this fight is gonna be entertaining nonetheless.
I'm on my square though. Like, I don't like to fight for Bud, and I still got Canelo.
No, I get it. I'm an avid Bud fan, but goddamn it, I'll be wrong to sit here and tell y'all, man, Bud finna wipe his ass with that nigga. No,
bro.
He's going to stick and move, and he's not the things that I think people not giving him credit about. They look at the other guys that box, the Boo Boo and Caleb Plant and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? These guys ain't got gas tanks and they don't have the reflexes like a Bud. And it's not tooting Bud horn. Bud not your average dude, not your average fighter, bro. Like, he not moving like a 38-year-old. I know everybody trying to go against Madrimov, but Madrimov a different fighter, and Madrimov moves. This guy don't move like that. You know what I'm saying?
Way better footwork than Canelo.
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying? So that's what makes it very interesting for me. You know what I'm saying? And looking at I was watching some video, dude, he was walking around, he had a windbreaker on. And I was like, damn, bud, take that motherfucker off. I'm like, hey, this nigga a little big than the motherfucking this windbreaker, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he already been working on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got faith in him, but it don't matter until you get under the motherfucking lights, though.
Yeah, he got a shot, man. He got a shot till he doesn't, man, for sure. That's for damn sure. I'm happy for him, man. But what I am mad about, and it's some bullshit, and it's pure trash for sure, is that David Benavidez ain't on this list. And I put the joint up here what David Benavidez had to say. I don't know if you caught David's response to this whole thing.
No, I didn't. This is the first.
And you can see if you can. There we go. All right, this was from David Benavidez once he got wind of all that has transpired between Canelo and Jake Paul, and of course the Turkey says, imagine if Canelo would just agree and fight me already. It's not about the money, it's about what the sport needs right now, and we owe it to the fans. Without a doubt, it would go down as the best Mexican shootout in boxing history. Let's get the fans what they deserve. We 300% confident on this side, but I can't say the same for the other side, for sure, with the crying, laughing emoji, man, from David Benavidez. And he absolutely right, man.
100% he right.
This nigga's been chasing Canelo, and I would say for the core fans, we've been paying attention to him chase Canelo for the better part of 4 years, like real hard, like
half his career. Yeah,
been asking for the fight. So shit, man, give us that fight, bro.
I'm hoping his name is one of those next year. I mean, it's slim to none. You know what I'm saying? And if Turkey try to, he'll try. But like I say, he leave it to the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So if Canelo say yeah. But it's just gonna be sad to see Canelo go out and not fight that boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just because you leave with a bad look. If them 3 fights pan out to be some bullshit, right? And you fought Terrence, that make you look even more bad because you went to fight the smaller, accomplished guy versus, you know what I'm saying, the bigger guy in your weight class. You know what I'm saying? And you know he'll shrink down. He'll come back down. He said he'll come back down. This
will be the third, because you got to, even if you add, Triple G. When you think about Triple G, when you think about Jermell Charlo and now Bud Crawford, you got all of these smaller guys who have come up and cut the line on David Benavidez, who was the WBC interim for 3 years, bro.
Right,
Like,
right.
that shit
And I
makes
blame WC for that
no
too.
sense.
I blame WC for that too, though. That's
Yeah,
where the
they
corruption
gotta take some
lies at.
fault in it.
But yeah, to take it now to go back in time, I'm telling y'all from now on, if this don't teach y'all to watch this slick motherfucker. And Solution 9, he said Turk is like the WWE $1 million man. Everybody has a price. And I've been trying to preach that for the longest. It goes all the way back when I was trying to tell people about that tweet he made. When he first came around, he was trying to make these fights, and the sanctioning bodies wouldn't let him. And he tweeted about it, said they're getting in the way, and I'm gonna have this problem fixed in about 2 weeks. And I was following everybody like that. Don't mean nothing. He ain't got no money. He can't do that. All of a sudden, he partnered with who? The WBA. I got on here and made a video and said, look what's in that top corner. Riyadh season. And I start seeing it more and more on referees' pockets and shit. I said, this dude over here trying to take the game out from the inside out, not the outside in now. You know what I mean? Then I made a video about TKO, right? With the personal investment fund and all of that, partnering with TKO. And it went back for Stephanie McMahon when she came out thinking she thought she was going to be running the WWE, if y'all remember. And she made a public statement saying that she was at a podium or something. And she was like, I can't remember where she was, but she was like, we would like to help out boxing. And they asked her, like, what, you gonna have boxers? She was like, no, like PR. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, right? You didn't hear no more else about that. Then you hear about TKO purchasing WWE. Then they bought UFC. Well, guess who else done partnered with fucking TKO? The goddamn Turk.
Turk.
Now,
shout out the motherfucking Turk, man.
Also, he had made a comment on Twitter about a half a year ago about he would like to start tournaments back and start a boxing league. Well, guess what? Now he done part with TKO. What the fuck you think finna happen? And he got Dana White. Dana White knows how to structure that shit. He got a shitload of fighters in the UFC that he don't have to pay much and they keep coming back.
Yeah.
Now, I don't like the fact that you got fucking Dana White doing it. I wish you had somebody else like a Schaefer's, or, somebody in the game that know how to, you know what I mean? Yeah, but when you look at it, I understand why, especially if you try to do tournaments. His comment was that I would like to do a boxing league, like an American league, UK league, China, you know what I'm saying? And then have them come together. And that just spells tournaments. That's what that spells. I'm not against it, you know what I'm saying, whatsoever. But this is how this man is taking over the game. He's leaving breadcrumbs like, follow what I'm doing. Follow, you know what I'm saying? And these other guys don't have no choice, bro, because if he's paying these fighters like that, and if he actually does have a league, bro, that means he's going to sign somebody. And that means promoters can fuck around and get left out. You see what I'm saying? Now, trust me, I put it together, but they've been new. That's why now it's making sense why, okay, I'll crack a deal with this man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boxing is going to evolve in the next 5 years on the scale. It's going to be crazy. Will it be for the best? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Will it be for the worst? I don't know. Because I damn sure don't want him to commercialize it.
I like where it's heading, man. As long as it's continuously on the path of everybody being under one roof, I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely not mad at tournaments, because to me that tournaments just mean the best eventually are fighting the best. So again, man, I'm one of those fans where if you giving me the best versus the best, that's all I could ever ask for. Yeah. So yeah, if those breadcrumbs is leading to better boxing for the real fans, hell yeah. Man. Because we're the ones at the end of the day that really pay these cats, man. Mm-hmm. So shit, absolutely.
And then another thing too that I left out.
You might want to configure, because I can't see everything on your screen. I think you got us on close-ups.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Yeah. Another thing too that that was out. It's out there. You can look it up. TKO don't like Jake Paul. See, Logan Paul fucks with the WWE. WWE fucks with TKO because they own them, right?
Right.
Well, what happened was they wanted to sign both of them, and Jake Paul didn't want to sign to them unless he could bring his MVP belt into play, and they said no. Ain't happening. So he ain't been fucking with TKO like that. He'll show up to like WrestleMania. You gonna see him.
He really trying to make the MVP belt a thing?
Yeah, and he want that to be a thing, the fight. That's why he don't care about winning no other belts. He really want to make that a fucking thing.
Wow.
And TKO was like, no. So they don't like each other, bro. So it would behoove me to believe that Turkey said personal investment fund. Yo, my king said I can spend this much. Hey, y'all mind chipping in so we can beat out fucking Netflix and we know you don't like fucking Jake Paul any fucking ways. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the personal investment fund is part of TKO.
Man, I gotta be honest, man. I ain't been paying none of that shit them niggas over there doing, bro.
He tweet cryptic shit, bro. Like if you go over there on his shit, that shit that be in Arabic, translate some of that shit. You be like, what? And they go look that shit. You be like, oh, this nigga right here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I found out.
He keep doing what he doing for boxing, man. Man, keep doing it, man.
He on some other shit, bro. Like he figured it out early when the sanctioning bodies stopped him. He was like, okay, I see which way I gotta go. Fuck the outside with the boxers. I gotta get the sanctioning bodies and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Because
you lock them up, then
because that's how the promotions work.
Yeah,
the WBO was always with Bob. WBA was always with Al. You know what I'm saying? Because they have them locked up like that. So he knew he had to get a grasp, and the last belt that he had to get is the only one he ain't got is IBF. But he conquered WBC. He gave them money so they could do their Grand Prix.
No shit off nobody neither, man.
Yeah. So you know,
fuck with the IBF.
Like I said, y'all got look, you got one man creating a whole lot of ruckus, and at this point, you got to understand it's not about pay-per-views. It's not about none of that. He said that in an interview too. He said my job is just to bring entertainment to. He said he said it too. Let me try to get it right. He said my job is to bring entertainment to Riyadh. Right, and we make money off of commercialized. You know how you don't know how to speak English, right? Like that. But what he mean is basically they buku money off advertisement. So like the deal with the SNK, right? The what is the name? The City of the Wolf or some shit game coming out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Every Ring magazine card, right? So the Terrence and Canelo card is a Ring magazine card. It's not Riyadh. So any other time when it's not in Riyadh, it's going to be considered a Ring magazine card and it's commercialized. So he said the next 3 Ring magazine cards are all going to be named after a SNK. It's going to be, part 1 of the City of the Wolf
video game.
And it's going to be like a video game. So he's taking boxers and make them look like they're part of the video game and they promoting for SNK and they make a lot of money off of that. You get what I'm saying? So he don't care what they get. He obviously they're making more money off of that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mind what kind of themes this.
Yeah.
Do whatever themes you want to do. It's your matter of fact, nigga. It's your motherfucking world.
That motherfucker said it's my party, motherfucker. That's how he act.
Yeah,
that's how he act.
Motherfucking fights together. Yeah. I don't give a shit what that nigga do.
That's how he act. And he also said that they asked him about working with Tank, and it was like, you still work with Tank despite all the stuff he said. He said, I don't have to like you to work with you.
Business is business.
He said business is business. That's how he said. He said I don't have to like you. He said I'm always open. You want to work, we'll work with him. You know what I'm saying? He said he want to do it anyway and all that, whatnot. And when he said that, I said, oh, because I heard about this fight already. What you trying to do, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got to deal with NUA already.
I would love to see Tank fight another pound for pound fighter.
I said, oh, you know what I'm saying? And, he had a bunch of other crazy stuff in the interview that I had written down. Yeah. My dude said, he said, you ever heard of Alcatraz? Carpenter said, yeah, the jail. He said, yeah. He said, how would you feel if we throw a fight in Alcatraz? I said, what?
See, that nigga thinking outside the box.
Yeah, bro. He said,
island, bro. Alcatraz prison is an island.
Yeah, yeah. What? He said Alcatraz. He said, if the mayor will let me, I'm gonna do it.
Damn right.
I said, this dude, wow, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Donation to the city, they'll let him do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
That should be crazy work. Yeah. For me, yeah, do that shit.
He said he want to do it in front of Chinese theater. He said Times Square, New York, and Alcatraz. He said they let me do it. I'm gonna do it. I said, damn,
Alcatraz, my nigga.
He don't care, bro. So the money. He don't care. It's about the as long as he got the advertising in place that's gonna fund that shit and he making buku money off advertising. He don't care. He don't care what it's spend to get the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. You know what I mean? He also got into some other things, but one of the things I did like, he said the fight, one of the fights with Inoue that has to happen. He wants the Nakatani fight. That's gonna be the shit. Now he get that shit to happen.
Nakatani fight.
Ooh, that's boy, that's another bad man, boy.
That'll be dope.
That'll be dope.
Got to take place in Japan too. Both
yeah. That's gonna fuck around. Be there. It'll be Riyadh or Japan, man. Because he said,
what I want for Inoue, man. I want him to be headlining some of these big ass Riyadh cards or even top rank cards, man. We just
he fighting in he fighting here too soon. You know, he fighting here. He fighting in Vegas soon.
June or July 14th.
Yeah, he fighting here. Then after that, yeah.
Picasso, I did a little bit of research, man, and checked out his last fight. He looked halfway decent. The dude's undefeated, is 30-0.
We know we was talking about it. Remember, he was on that one fight. Remember, the Mexican kid. He was on the McGee card.
Yeah. He put on a big show. He put on a so.
Yep.
I want to see him fight that little juggernaut. Kind of remind me of Nick Ball, Akhmadaliev. That Eddie Hearn got.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. He gotta get a couple more wins because the way Eddie tried to paint that shit, he was dead wrong for that. Because I saw through that shit. I said, why would I fight that dude if I'm Nakatani, right? And you sitting there saying that I'm ducking him.
Come on, anyway.
Yeah, anyway, right? My bad. Anyway, and you said I'm ducking this dude, right? And I'm not ducking him because I just beat the dude who beat your dude. How the fuck am I doing that? You know what I'm saying? So if I was there, I'm like, this dude crazy. And the people was riding with it. I'm like, dude, he beat the dude. He just beat the dude who beat the dude. He's saying that he ducking. Why would I double back? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make any sense.
He beat Akhmadaliev because he got one loss.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Go on. Man, I hate when I get put on spot like
all
that.
them little niggas' name. I be trying to keep up with them little niggas.
Oh, hold on. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Not Donnie. Is it Donnie?
Little teeny motherfuckers. Man.
Somebody put it in the motherfucking chat, bro. Swear to God, he beat his dude, and then he beat him. So it was like that didn't make no sense, bro. That just he want that money. He want that to be one of those Taples. Thank you, Taples. Thank you.
Tapales.
Yeah.
Them little teeny motherfuckers. A grown man ain't got no business.
Thank you, Cool Breeze. Thank you. Man, you stay over here long. I can get you a wrench, bro.
Grown ass man, you 120 pounds.
Can't help it, but you gotta look at their height. Man, them dudes little as hell. Them dudes little as a motherfucker, bro. They walk past you, think a kid walk past you, dog. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, a grown ass nigga that little look like a damn ugly ass Chucky doll. Like, what the fuck is this?
Punch you in your little ass chest, man.
Yeah, bro. You hear me? You hear me? But yeah, man, they so tiny, bro. But shit. But I like to see that Nakatani though.
They be exciting though. There's a lot of them, and anyway, it's most definitely fun to watch, man.
Yeah, that's why anyway fun to watch because the last little dude like anyway that I remember that was little like him. His name was Darchinian. And he was crazy as fuck.
Man, Darchinian was that nigga.
Yeah, bro. And he was knocking motherfuckers out because usually when they that little, bro, they don't be knocking each other out like that. But these motherfuckers, when you catch a little nigga with some power, that shit is amazing. Like seeing a little nigga dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know,
man. I mean,
Chocolate Tito, shout out Chocolate Tito. Yeah.
A lot of them little niggas.
Yeah.
It's just they so little, man. And it's never like a plethora of little niggas with names, enough names to really, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of attention that they probably do deserve, but them little motherfuckers, man, they so little.
Facts.
These niggas don't even be taller than the ropes. When you get in the ring, like,
yeah,
against the ropes, it'd be like the middle rope and shit.
If they shave their head, they'd be below the top rope, bro. I swear to God, they little like that, bro. So I don't know, man, but it'd be great to see him fight Nakatani. He got a little height, reach. He got some pop, and he damn sure not scared of nobody. That's what I like about him. So I hope that's one of them. Plus, Turk was saying that, you know, he got it in a sense. It sound almost like he said he got to do something with Japan because they got relations over there. You know what I'm saying? Between Saudi and Japan.
Political.
Yeah. So
it'll look good.
He got to do something for them. You know what I mean? Whatnot.
Turk doing his thing, man. I seen Turk put up the Scarface picture, nigga. Say, man, I gotta.
Right. I said, what?
This nigga letting his balls hang, man.
I said, hold on.
He the real Tony, nigga.
Man, what they call that shit?
Him and Sosa.
Haram.
Yeah.
I said, hey, wouldn't that be Haram? I started to tweet that, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Man,
you know? Haram and Muslim mean. I know now I know what a Haram mean. It's like God punish you.
Beats in the chat. What up, Beats?
Beats by Surge. What's happening?
Yeah. Beats and Mark. Shout out Mark Win Beats. He does. I see he said I want to see Inoue and Bam. Me too. Inoue ain't gonna drop that 7 pounds or meet him at no catch weight though.
Now Bam got to come up. Bam have to come up.
Yeah.
And I love Bam. Bam got some. Y'all like footwork? Watch Bam.
118, but he cracking. Yeah. He cracking. And but anyway, cracking. He's probably just gonna have too much power for Bam. It's almost like seeing Tank bring up a little nigga. Yeah, power just ain't gonna be enough to keep him off your ass.
But Bam got to come up out of there. That's why, like, he looked good. You know what I'm saying? But I also had taken count the last 5 fights was old men, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You fighting these old ass dudes coming to these layoffs and shit. You know what I mean? Now they don't take nothing away from his feet because dude got some cold. That's why I love watching Bam. He got some of the best feet in the game. You know what I'm saying? You know I set them punches up, right? But he got to come up out that division, bro. He got to get some young smoke because Eddie was trying to get him to fight Chocolatito next. I was like, come on, bro. Another old man, bro.
Leave Chocolatito alone. And then you know what's fucked up? Chocolatito ain't number 35.
But he been through some shit. He been through some shit. And he beat another, but his last fight, he did beat, I forgot who it was, a young lion. He beat the shit out of him. They thought Chocolatito was going to lose that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's only going to lose to the top competition. For sure. So. But what I love about Inoue though, and it would be interesting to see him versus Bam, it's the fucking hand speed. It's the fact that Inoue, when you look at his fights, he stands like when he gets a good lather up and he's warmed up and he's ready to fight, he stand right in front of you, bro. Mm-hmm. He's right there to be touched. Yeah, you know what I mean? But can you touch him? And the hand speed is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I want to see if Bam, if he move around, Bam walk his ass down because Bam good at leading you into shots. That's his bread and butter. I love seeing that shit. You don't see that too often from no boxers like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Bam too, man. But I don't see them making that fight, man. I would love to see it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. And if they do make it, he probably knock Lil Bam ass out, man. He too strong, bro. Like to me, anyways, got that kind of Tank power. Like when you think about Tank power at 35, what weight division you think that kind of power carries up to?
Possibly 47.
Yeah, right. Easy, in my opinion. I think it's like 47 power. Mm-hmm. And when you think about the power Inoue got, I think that carries up to 35 like it ain't shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We got to see him in some rounds, some heavier opponents. We got to see him taking them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to see from Inoue. Come on up. We see the skills. We see it all. Come on up and let's see you make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
But are we asking too much of Inoue to come up some more?
No.
What is he now? I mean, what is he, like a 4-division world champion?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, shit, when you run out of fucking food, man, what you gonna starve? You got to do something after a while. You know, you got to test the waters. Now, at least take one. If you like Tank did, fuck that. I ain't going back to 140. I don't like that shit. At least test it. Yeah. You know? If you feel good, you feel good. If you don't, you don't. You know, nobody say fucking win but get beat up at the same time and stay there. No. You know what I'm saying? But just go test the water.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Where did Inoue start out at? Was he like one of them goddamn
118? I thought it was, wasn't it?
Was it 118?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure.
It was a division before that, like them. What they call them niggas?
I'm be fair. I didn't learn about him until he fought Nonito
Donaire. Yeah, I mean that was what put some eyes on him for sure.
Yeah, that was his claim to fame.
Made us believe that he was for real because the Filipino Flash was that nigga down there for sure.
Yeah, that was the only name he really got on him. Where I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He got a fast cat in front of him. He got to get with him. You know, then he fought him a second time, solidified that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I said, all right, I'm going to keep an eye on this cat. You know what I'm saying? But from there on, everybody he fought, I was like, he's going to beat their ass.
Yeah.
I'm talking you, Stephen, and all of them.
How many divisions has he came up? And if he was to actually meet Tank at 30, Tank goes back down to 30, how many weight divisions up would that be from where he's actually started? Because, you know, we see cats.
And he had like 126 right now, or 122 right now.
122? He the 122 undisputed champion.
Yeah.
So you still got 26 to get through
30. 30. But Tank said he'll meet him at 30.
Yeah.
Tank said he'll meet him at 30.
35. So you got 35, 40, 47, 54, 60, 68. So damn. So for Bud Crawford, that's 6 weight divisions up from where you started.
Yep.
Yeah, if Bud can do it, this little motherfucker can do it too.
Man, a bunch of fighters that moved up, man. You see it, fucking Pacquiao. Goddamn. You just got to test it out. If you feel good, keep going. If you don't, you don't, you know?
Yeah, because Pacquiao started at 18. That shit crazy.
Hands of stone, 135 all the way to light heavy. I mean, it could be done if you feel good, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you can pull it off until you can't. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just gonna lose out, bro. Ain't nobody gonna keep coming to see you. You repeating these same cats you whooped on. Because ain't nobody else. There's nobody else there. Nobody else there but a Nakatani. That's why everybody going crazy over Nakatani.
Yeah, that's the one I want to see.
And he'd have called out him and his brother.
Man. Niggas want to see you fight names, man. That's the name of the game, bro. Somebody gets a name, they want to see the names fight. That's just how boxing has worked and always will work. You know,
yeah, because like you said, those lower divisions don't have what I call good boxers.
Yeah,
they don't have good boxers. They're just boxers that shouldn't even be in the ring with this guy because you see he's so special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? So it'd be different, like say if Bam was in a division and you know you got to see Bam come up and then they meet or something like, you know what I mean? But it's not like that. It's just like you say, it's not nothing there.
Yeah,
no food there.
But switching gears a little bit, what about your boy, man? I definitely wanted to open up that can of worms.
Who's that?
I ain't gonna say can of worms, but Bud Crawford, man. I'm happy for this nigga, bro. Like I'm genuinely, truly happy for Bud. Like, because just the other day we was like, yo, this shit is over. Bud may never get to fight. Jake Paul's in the picture.
Yeah.
That shit's going down and Bud is out.
Yeah.
And now, just like that,
shit on.
When I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
I promise you.
You feel me? This nigga is back in the fold and he's actually going to be fighting Canelo Alvarez this September.
Yeah.
Shout out RC, man. I'll be in Vegas, man. So yo, if y'all want to rock, if you anybody going to the fight out there, holla at me because I will be in Vegas September for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to go. I know I ain't getting no ticket. That ticket, no ticket's gonna be a motherfucker.
Right.
You better buy a house with that ticket.
Hold up though. Now that Turkey, is they gonna switch it up though? Is they gonna actually have to fight in Vegas?
It's in Allegiant Stadium. He said it's gonna be in Vegas and at the stadium. He didn't say Allegiant, but that's the only stadium there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm there, bro.
So yeah, that's gonna be so huge. But them tickets, I'm talking nosebleed, gonna be $10,000. That motherfucker, it's gonna be stupid. Like, no, I can buy 2 cars $10,000 and flip them. I'm good.
Full of Mexicans.
Yeah, it is, bro. But I want like now everybody know this shit is 100%. Boy, I can't wait for the talks. Like I said, man, y'all, everybody who think like he just finna get mopped up, he's not just finna get mopped up, bro. No. It's gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be a Earl and Bud fight. That ain't happening. But it's gonna be a fucking fight, bro. Right. I'm talking about he got to be twinkle toes in that motherfucking ring.
Man, and me, man.
Stick and move.
Bud's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect, bro.
The perfect fight to go watch, I promise the guy, is the what's my boy from England? We was just talking about him. He was beating Canelo the entire fight. Amir Khan.
Yeah.
That's Amir Khan and Bivol.
Ton of success versus.
Oh my God, he was beating the shit out of fucking. He was beating these sleeves off. Not like where you knock him out on them, but it was like Canelo looked like he couldn't do nothing with him. The hand speed was just too much, and he chose to stand there.
It was easy to hit Canelo. So if Bud can get that blueprint and stay the hell out of the way. But that's the thing about it though. Like if Bud touches Canelo, or if Canelo touches Bud,
how's he gonna react?
Get back, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I would say only Bud could be in his own way, bro.
Yeah,
and I've yet to see a fight where he don't feel like he gotta get his cookies back if he get hit. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't it. That ain't the mode, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I went back looking at the Matrimar fight. He wasn't too slow until the point he figured out that he couldn't bait him into what he wanted to bait him in.
Yeah,
That's because Bud was moving in that motherfucker. Bud was getting off 3-piece combinations, 4-piece combinations. Bud was tagging that dude, but it was to the point where he was fainting,
Bud
and
ass was
Madrimov got
getting
real
tagged.
Madrimov got real. Yeah, he got tagged, but I'm
He
saying
whooped his
he
ass up good.
wouldn't bite on nothing. You know what I'm saying? That Bud
No.
wanted, and that's when he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stick to him like glue." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, whatever. But them two different fighters, like I said, Madrimov was moving too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Two different motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you got to remove that element from it, which I felt like was probably the biggest issue for Bud, between the footwork of Madrimov and all of the feinting and not really being able to get a beat on Madrimov. That is why he was able to look so good versus Bud.
Man, I went back and watched. He looked
Canelo.
at excellent.
You're not going to get it.
He looked at excellent, fam. He looked at excellent. That dude, man, Bud was fainting. This dude, you know how you the motherfucker jump back because of a feint? He was like slow with. He was like, hey, pause. All right, nigga, come on. He'll faint again, he'll pause. What the fuck is that? Like, he wasn't biting on shit. He wasn't biting on shit, bro. I said, go ahead, Madrimov. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that. I said, all right, dude, I see you, bro. Like, you man.
He fought a great fight.
And I felt the same way. I said, he gonna be tough, bro. He gonna be a tough motherfucker.
You
know what I'm
think
saying?
Virgil?
It's a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility.
Nigga, yes or no, nigga.
Hey, he shouldn't. He shouldn't, but yeah.
You think Madrimov wins?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Virgil gets
nah. Because it's one of them fights, bro. Virgil come forward and he wants to fucking fight.
Yeah.
If you get Madrimov to go back to the old Madrimov, I'm gonna tell you definitely yes. If Madrimov be disciplined, like how the fuck he fought Bud, no. I just don't know what I'm gonna get from, because I only seen Madrimov fight that one time.
Yeah,
like that. You go look at every other Madrimov fight, they all look the same.
Man, I've made that point several times. I think, but see, here's my thing: when you fight somebody like Bud, you take a lot away from it, man. You learn a lot. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
When you in there with arguably the best, the number one fighter in the world, you're gonna learn some shit. And I think he's gonna use that to his advantage, man. He's gonna be advantageous in soaking up that experience with Bud, man. And I think it spells trouble for Virgil.
Yeah.
Virgil is definitely gonna want a firefight, but I think, especially given the feedback a lot of people are giving Madrimov for having some real true IQ, I think he's gonna try to activate that versus Virgil. And I think that probably is what's going to get him over the hump, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like Madrimov in that fight just because of the extremely aggressive style of Virgil. I think he'll beat him upstairs. I think he can beat him mentally, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, you know, if he implementing them things and that footwork, that's going to give any real nigga who like to come forward a problem. And I think he figures them out.
Yeah, he got the Aggie ass feints. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck he on, bro?
For sure.
Seizure, bro.
Shit. Chappelle, what up, Chappelle?
Chappelle that came up with the thing. Coco in here.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, man. Beast by Sir said, you think Madrimov power close to Canelo's power? No.
Hell no.
He got some shit to make you respect him, though.
Yeah, but definitely. Now, see, that was the one thing in the fight where I was like, it was night and day from the Spence fight, because he's felt Spence power. And he was like, oh, there's some bullshit. And, you know, didn't mind throwing in between the shots and all of that. It wasn't like that versus Madrimov. So Madrimov had something to respect. And if
he was catching with the right hand, boy.
If you respect Madrimov, nigga, you might fold up on when you feel that Canelo power. And that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about Bud Crawford just folding the fuck up once he felt it, like Charlo did. Because a lot of people gonna say Charlo, along with a lot of other cats, was mentally defeated coming into the Canelo fight. And I just beg to differ. You can't tell me that Charlo wasn't full of confidence coming into that fight. He was. I thought he was full of confidence when he was sitting in the audience watching the Canelo fight, and he said to himself, I can beat Canelo, right? They dawned on him then, like, I can beat this nigga. But when he got inside that ring and he felt that shit, like Canelo said, you know, they look like you can do anything when you're sitting out there, but once you get inside this,
once you get hit,
it's a different story.
That's why I'm saying that's gonna be the telltale.
I think totally different from that, bro. I do. You ever seen that episode of South Park where Jesus was fighting the devil?
Yeah.
I ain't ever used to watch it for real. But
Well,
go
you
ahead
know
and
what I mean.
explain it.
I'm gonna send it to you when we get off of here too, bro. But it's an
I seen it.
episode where like the devil is just so buff and Jesus is
Nigga
so
was
frail
huge.
in there or whatever, and they call each other out for the fight for mankind, and like pretty much everybody's going for the devil. Like fuck that nigga. I'm sorry, Jesus. Like this nigga's like hella buff. Long story short, the devil take a dive, and I think that, bro. I think he just went in there for a motherfucking paycheck, and he didn't want to get hurt. I don't think he had. I think and this is what I've been saying like years before that fight was even made. The reason why Canelo was over in PBC was to cash his guys out.
Right.
Al Heyman had to get them guys paid. You gonna fight this motherfucker, you gonna get your biggest payday. You gonna pay me back what you
Yeah, I was
owe
gonna say to
me.
get my return.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But don't get hurt, bitch ass nigga. So I don't think he was never game. I think he knew the assignment. Getting this motherfucker and not get hurt.
But well, let me paint it to you like this though, then and maybe you'll see a different perspective. You talking about somebody who came into this fight undisputed at 54. You feeling like you a bad motherfucker to be undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Like that comes with bravado and ego and damn a whole lot of pride. Then you got this little motherfucker. He ain't but 5'7". You done put on weight. You're taller than him. You got most of the physical advantages outside of the power, and that's a question mark in your head. So you really think you're gonna go into this fight
I'm not talking
knowing you're
about
gonna
now.
lose?
I'm not talking about now, but the night of the fight, any way it go, if I lose, I'm still champion. Who gives a fuck?
You do to an extent.
Nah, that was just a novelty fight. I don't think he gave a fuck. I think, listen, at the end of the day, you fight for so long, it's about your money.
You talking
Yeah.
about
It ain't
Charlo, right?
about your legacy.
Yeah, you talking about
Like
Charlo.
right now, I believe that this Crawford Canelo fight, I don't think he's like daring to be great. I think he's daring to be paid. You know what I mean? I rock with Bud, but I gotta call it the way I see it. I think my nigga daring to be paid. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I just think the dudes from lighter weight classes jump up to fight Canelo, and then after that, they never to be seen again, or very seldom seen and shit.
Seen again
If
for
they
sure.
made the money they had to make.
Yeah,
But see,
I think he retires after this too, though. But I think it's a
Yeah.
combination of both, though.
Let me
I think
ask
he
y'all
wants.
a
I think
couple
he
of questions.
actually wants to fucking try. But it's also if I
Yeah.
lose, I get the big ass bag, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Type
Let
shit.
me-
It's a win-win. Now I can understand him adopted the mindset that it's a win-win situation. But to tell me that he came in and without winning on the brain or attempting to win, that's hard. That's hard for me to, you know what I mean? I can't
Nah,
wrap my mind around
I
it.
don't think Charlo came in there to win,
No,
but I believe
I
that
don't think so either.
if you look at like Buzz, he's crazy enough to try that shit. You gotta be half-ass crazy. A hood nigga grew up eating sugar sandwiches.
Y'all giving Canelo too much credit, bro.
Salute to the Midwest.
Nah, it's
Man, I
not
think you
that.
giving Canelo too much credit.
It ain't that, bro. It's just that Bud is a smaller fighter, man. And
shit.
But no,
So
I'm saying you giving Canelo a lot of credit to say that a nigga like Charlo, undisputed, got some size on him, got a jab, got some skills, didn't come to win.
nah, he a
That
bitch ass
means
nigga.
you come.
Yeah, I don't think Charlo
so.
came to win at all.
I think he was a bitch ass nigga, bro.
It's in their blood, bro. It's in their blood, bro. Look. Hey, blood, bro. It's in their blood.
Yeah, he a bitch ass nigga.
It's in their blood. The whole time Al rubbing his hands like. That's how Al rubbing his hands like,
Hey,
yeah.
I promise to God, nigga.
He
Just
threw
put it
me
like
on
this.
with that one, nigga. Shit.
Bitch ass niggas do bitch shit. I guarantee you, even if a nigga swung on you and missed,
Oh,
if
shit.
got in public, nigga, me and Slick is jumping this nigga. He getting packed out.
Right.
Word.
He swung and missed at you. This nigga slapped the taste out your motherfucking mouth.
God
Yeah,
damn,
but
boy,
you said
now
it
you
right though.
crazy.
It's gonna take a crazy ass growing up eating a wish sandwich ass nigga to try this shit.
Let me ask you this, Nine. And for a lot of the audience who may not know, Nine is a former pro who comes hang out with us all the time. That's our brother for sure. Was there situations where you felt that way in some of your fights where
Hell yeah.
you showed up?
Hey,
Yeah.
You showed up for the paycheck and winning
Man,
wasn't an
listen.
issue, or
Hold on.
probably you knew you wasn't gonna win?
Nine, tell them the story about the cold beer.
Hey,
No, I didn't hear the cold beer story, but I want to know was it somebody you stepped in there with and you was like, this nigga gonna whip my ass, man? As soon as they told you who you could be fighting, you was like, I gotta get the check because he gonna whip my ass anyway.
blood, the cold beer situation was just that.
Gosh, oh man.
I just came out in the first round and dropped this motherfucker. To my surprise.
Oh, but hold on, real quick. For those who haven't heard the cold beer story, do you mind telling us real quick?
Okay, man. I had a fight, man. It was in Bricktown at OKC. Man, I fought at 154 pounds, but I was keep it a buck with y'all, man. I was in the courts, man. Your boy Nine, man, wasn't dedicated to the sport like that. I was in the courts, and I knew if I could take this fight and get XYZ, I could double it. Neither here or there, but just it is what it is. So that's the backstory to it. So I take this fight, man, on 3 days notice. And I'm like, man, I ain't in no motherfucking shape, man, but I need this $1,200 for a 6-rounder, man. I get out there, man, have my opponent. Hell, man, hey, I'm a smaller fighter than him, and I barely made motherfucking weight.
Did you know who the guy was?
Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, when they told you who it was, had you already made up in your mind that you wasn't gonna win?
I was like, God damn, that motherfucker hit hard than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Man, I ain't in no shape, man. I need to just go get this money. Man, fuck all. Hey, man, I win, I lose, I'm gonna get this money. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? So get this. Come out first round. We boxing. I throw a 2-3-2. Bow. Hit him. Drop him. Oh, shit. It is what it is. Bell ring. Ding. When I come back out for the second round, this motherfucker want a box. I can't reach this motherfucker. Before I know it, man, my back is up against the ropes, nigga. I get hit with a hard right hand. I seen the motherfucker and it was hard. My head flew back into the audience, nigga. I seen some random fat white dude, bro. He was drinking a beer, bro. I promise to God, I could see everything slowed down. I could see the precipitation off the beer and shit and everything. I thought to myself, I said, damn, that beer looked cold than a motherfucker. Your boy Nine took a knee.
Said, fuck it.
I got up. This was so gangster, bro. I got up before the 10 count. I got up at about 9 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Referee asked me if I wanted to continue. I just walked away.
Nigga said, fuck it.
Damn.
I'm gonna go get that goddamn beer. My beer and my money.
Hey, on the dead homies, bro. Promise to God. I wasn't outside the nigga. My raps wasn't even off, and I had a goddamn beer in my hand.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
It happens.
Yeah, man.
That shit
But
happens, bro.
I got that $1,200 for that punk ass 6-rounder though, didn't I?
Right, look.
Word.
Got my money.
Got my bread.
Damn right. You right though.
Yeah.
I didn't think
See
Charlo
what I'm
came
saying,
into the
bro?
fight though.
So he was trying to get his bread, man. Hey, I'm gonna go out here give it my best try. But man, hey, man, if this shit get thick, man, like listen, bro, if I was fighting for something and if I gave a fuck, I would have got off the ground. The right hand didn't knock me down, bro. It just made my head spun back, and I was like, I'm good. I'm cool.
Right. I don't have to do this. I'm
It was
going
enough
home.
power to say, God damn it. It ain't but 1,200. Let me go ahead and get my money and get out of here.
Fighting this motherfucker at 175.
But that's the difference, though. Charlo had everything to fight for, bro. everything. You know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity of a lifetime to fight the Golden Goose. If you can defeat this nigga, you're propelled to a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? You get a rematch with another huge check. You know what I mean? Again, you already undisputed at 54. Again, that alone, you got a lot of pride, ego, bravado tied up into that. So it's just hard for me to believe that he came to lay down.
Not for me.
I can wrap my head around the win-win situation, but to say that I'm just coming as a fall guy, that's crazy work.
Hypothetically speaking, bro, what if he just wanted his $1,200, bro? That's it.
Right.
That's it.
I felt like that. I felt like that because the lead up to the fight, when he threw me off, I said, this nigga not going to win. When he said, you know, I brought my best watch out because, you know, you got to be classy. You know, this Canelo. I got this on. You got to be elegant for this shit. I said, yeah, you not winning, bro. You not winning, bro. You showing this nigga way too much fucking respect, my nigga. And you talk about looking classy for this nigga.
I think he folded up that first round. I think Canelo landed a right hand that first round.
And that was it.
And that was it.
No more.
He was like, man, if he catch me flush with one of these motherfuckers, it's over. Because now I'm giving you from my perspective. I've been in the gym where, you know, I'm sparring who niggas might say, man, don't, you know, that nigga tough there. And in my head, I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck how tough you is, nigga. Come on. Mm-hmm. And when that nigga hit you with that good left or right hand and that shit send them little tingles through your goddamn, you know what I mean? It's time to reevaluate life.
Right. Maybe this ain't for me. This ain't for me.
You feel me? And that's how Canelo be doing some of these niggas, bro.
Yeah, he get clean up. It ain't, man, dog. You can tell how he swing. Everything he throw is power. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fastest punches neither. They just look hard. They look hard as a thing.
Out for fighting smaller fighters and knocking them the fuck out.
Right.
True that.
Look at his box rec. It started with Josecito Lopez, nigga. And then he went to Shane Mosley. Then he went to all these other guys, bro.
And he had an 8 to 10 pound weight advantage on all of them come fight night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, facts. But you got to give him some credit. Now, I like the shit on Canelo. You already know I'm a big hater of Canelo. I hate the nigga.
You are a hater.
This is facts. But I like to give him credit too at the end of the day because he's knocked out and rocked and dropped some big ass niggas too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Matter of fact, mostly all the recent niggas outside of the Triple G's and Jermel.
That's why I say he came up at the right time. Cause like when he fought old boy and she getting that pop out arm and shit like that, them guys' skills was nowhere near. You know, and that's a good thing. And that's no, it's not. Yeah, that's not putting no blame on him. I'm just saying that he got in that division at the right time. None of them guys had the type of skills like he had. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Coming out from a lower weight division. And that's hold on real quick. But it's another testament though. Like he done did it. Like I said, Bud about to be the next one come up with them type of skills. Can he handle that? It's like for him, it's gonna be a reverse back in time because he ain't fought nobody since Mayweather with them type of, you know what I'm saying, skills. So
facts.
Hey, you know what though, fellas? And this is the point I wanted to prove, bro. Mayweather had one thing that Amir Khan didn't have, that Shane Mosley didn't have, that Mil Charlo didn't have, and Bud is not gonna have.
What's that?
And that is called a weight clause, a catch weight. And Bud is not a major draw. And that's the thing. So when they do the contract, Canelo gonna just run it up with him. He's the A side.
Yeah, it's gonna be a small ring, and also shit.
Yeah. So typically when you got the smaller guy moving up and daring to be great, he's usually the A side. So he can kind of direct traffic a little bit, bro. Bud ain't got no he's not gonna win with the pen. He's not gonna win in the motherfucking ring, bro. This is worse. This is just as bad as Rocky Drago.
But if he do win, though, it makes a great.
I ain't know you was with me now. You with me,
bro? I've been telling y'all from the get go. I told y'all.
Yeah. Now I've been saying he's gonna lose.
Okay.
He said he need to go ahead and retire. He's too long in the tooth.
Yeah. I
remember. The last time we talked about, he had the whole spiel about he an HBO fighter. Damn old.
Yeah, that nigga's an HBO fighter.
Think about that, bro.
Yeah.
If you an HBO fighter,
he'll be 38 in September, bro. He'll be 38 in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still give him a shot. Like I said, I think he gonna try it, and like I said, it's just gonna depend when that punch comes, how he gonna weather that type of storm. You know what I'm saying? And you can't reach back to Earl Spence. You can't reach back to nobody else to even equate that type of power that's gonna hit him. The weight gonna change, but his durability not. You get what I'm saying? So if he really that durable, we gonna find out that fucking night. We gonna find out the night because he's gonna catch one. Ain't no way you going through that bitch unscathed.
In order to beat Canelo, you got to do two things, and like nobody's never put these two things together. You have to first make him tired and hurt him enough to have respect. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think Bud has that ability to make him tired like a Benavidez would. Just throw a lot of punches, weigh on, lift on him, and rest on his legs and shit like that. Or Bivol made him tired. He was dead tired in the Bivol fight, bro. And he went back to the ropes, and Bivol's like, "Nah, get your bitch ass off them ropes, blood."
Yeah, he went.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how you beat Canelo. You got to have enough power, enough boxing skills, and you got to make him tired. And if
you got to keep him occupied.
Yeah, bro, you got to keep him honest.
Mm-hmm.
So that means in the first rounds, you're going to have to probably give away some rounds and let him work. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. He's going to have to be twinkle toes, bro. He's going to have to be moving around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Boxing real good on some Caleb Plant like he was doing in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And try to make it in the later rounds where he done swung and whiffing that air so much that it is going to take a lot of him. He'll be tired. That's the type, like we said, it's got to be a perfect fight. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'd be a fool to be up here talking about, oh yeah, Bud he finna wipe his ass with Canelo. Nah, bro. I don't know how people can come up with that. Like it's possible that he could win, but it's an even stronger possibility that he's gonna lose.
Here in another week or so, the worst possible thing could potentially happen to Bud. You see what I'm saying? The worst possible thing could potentially happen to Bud. If Virgil fights Madrimov and dog walks him, totally like dog walks him, drops him 3 or 4 times, just make him just look like the nigga with 10 fights that he is or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's gonna take a lot of steam out of the Crawford performance. Madrimov damn near has to win. If you're a Bud fan, you really
rooting for Madrimov, right?
Because if Virgil just steps in and just dogs him and do some shit that Bud can't do, well, fuck, for that case, then Virgil may be more deserving. If we gonna use Madrimov as the measuring stick, he fuck around be more deserving to fight Canelo.
Yeah, but that's why I said I can't. That's why I'm saying I'm not. Like I said, that man fought out of discipline.
That's why
it depends on what Madrimov fight you're gonna get.
Close, bro. I'm
watching it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping I can watch it through the same lens that you're gonna be watching it through, because I'm hoping that Madrimov come out and fight that fight like how he fought Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's how he's gonna take on oncomers and he's got smarter, like T.O. said, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn something from that shit. Now, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see the Madrimov before Bud and he get in there and get his ass waxed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people gonna run with it at that point, because a lot of people didn't know who Madrimov was before that fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they just gonna run with it. Like, look what Ortiz did to him, and you're not gonna understand the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping he does go in there and fight that smart fight, because this fight should be. This is to your point. This fight, it shouldn't be easy, but it should be easier than Bud. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
It should be easier than Bud, because you got Virgil. He just he gonna go come forward. That's all he gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think if we putting our analyst hat on, this gives us an opportunity to observe whether or not Madrimov, took advantage and picked up them gems that Bud dropped in that fight for him, and using it again to his advantage, man. So that's why I like Madrimov in this fight, bro. I just don't think you can't come away fighting Bud not learning anything and using it moving forward. You know what I mean? For sure. E-Dub, I'm with you, man. I understand what you're saying. And I'm not saying, and I want to make this completely clear, I'm not saying that Bud Crawford can't win this fight. I just don't think he is. You know what I'm saying?
You could root for a fight all day, but sometimes you gotta be
rooting for. But matter of fact, man, shit, nothing would make me more happier to see Bud get in there and pull that motherfucking fight out.
That's history, bro. He do that shit, bro. instant history. It's something you not gonna see in a long time, bro. That's like that
At
once
the
in
end
a
of the
lifetime
day,
type shit.
fuck Canelo. I keep telling you, I'm a hater of Canelo.
You are a hater.
I am a hater. How many niggas come out and say they just a hater? Don't nobody ever admit being a hater.
But that's some real shit though. I be telling nigga I don't like Devin Haney. Fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? I don't like his boxing style. You know what I mean?
Right.
His personal shit inside the ring, outside the ring antics, they ain't got shit to do with me. But the aesthetics of watching him fight, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, it's showing no improve. That's a fighter where you looked at was like he didn't advance. You know what I'm saying?
I
His
didn't like
skills.
Bernard Hopkins when I was younger.
Well, I used to hate him too because he was dirty as fuck. He used to piss me off, bro. Dirty ass nigga.
That was a holding ass nigga.
Boy, that
too,
motherfucker
man.
knew how to hold too. He hold your arm, the ref on the other side and shit. That I was like, God damn, motherfucker. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of him neither.
Listen, that's exactly how Bud is gonna have to fight Canelo.
For
He
sure.
gonna have to make it. He gonna have to be.
Jiggly-
He gotta pull all the
Jigglypuff.
tricks out.
Shout out Jigglypuff too. I ain't never seen you in here, man. Thank you for being here, my brother. Hopefully you hit the like button for us. Thank you. It's not that because Canelo the fighter I'm cool with. It's Canelo the bit. I ain't even gonna say the businessman, but some of the move he's made. Like right now, you just got this big ass deal with Turki Al Sheik for 4 fights, and David Benavidez is not on it. It's not on it. You chose to fight everybody else except for David Benavidez, bro. The guy that had been there and forever, right?
Well, they not in concrete. They not
He
in
was
concrete yet.
disputed. I don't give a fuck, man. David Benavidez's name should have been invisible.
Yeah, it should have been 2 of them. It should have been 2.
Yeah.
That should have been.
Yeah, it should have
Them
been
2
visible.
fights should have
It's
been.
not even
Personally,
visible.
I would much rather
It's a
the
good
Benavidez
possibility.
I would too.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
would
good
much
possibility
rather
that
the
it just doesn't happen.
yeah. I most definitely would rather the
That's why I hate
Benavidez
on
fight.
Canelo, bro. That's why I hate on Canelo.
Yeah,
Shit
Yeah.
like that, bro.
and it like I said, it bodes well for Bud if he wins. Either way, he got that challenge, but it doesn't look good for Canelo. It's look like you chose to fight this smaller cat instead of fighting your predecessor. You know what I'm saying? You know, why not?
Hey,
Like,
but
you
let
get
me
more
ask y'all a
respect for that.
question. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Bud should take a fight before September, and why? Or why
Ooh,
not?
I want him to, but I don't. Me personally, I want him to so he can get acclimated. We all know sparring them heavier dudes, like you say, and all that stuff. You know, ain't nobody really trying to hurt Bud. You know what I'm saying? That ring, ain't nobody even finna be on that. You know what I mean? Especially in this time right now, if he wants to equate his sparring bigger guys in the ring, they're told not to take to. You know, they're not gonna take it to him like that because the big fight on the line. So I would definitely like him to go in there and get a real fight against somebody. I don't care who it is, just somebody with that weight and a little bit of power at least, so he can get acclimated with that weight and moving around. Now, I don't think he does though. I think it's more so of him worrying about getting hurt. You see what I'm saying? And not being 100% on that night. That's what I think. But from September to what? The last time he fought was August 3rd.
Yeah.
That's a big shit. And then this man finna fight May.
Yep.
Like, he gonna be the fresher of the two. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this though. He may be the looser and not the fresher. He'll be the looser of the two. But I'll say this. The only thing that Bud will have, even though he have ring rust, Canelo is more battle worn. You get what I'm saying? He's more battle worn, whereas Bud ain't had to take too much damage in none of his fights except we saw at Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, but it's still bad to go in there with that type of ring rust. You're not gonna be able to get your.
Before I answer that question, let me address my guy Jigglypuff. Slick, if you want to drop the link.
It's at the top.
Okay, it's all the way at the top.
Oh, matter of fact.
I know you finna come in here and give us every excuse in the book of why he didn't fight David Benavidez. And when we didn't hear all that shit you finna come regurgitate, but if you would like to come regurgitate some so-called facts, be more than welcome, my brother.
I'm gonna go full screen with it real quick. I'm gonna address this real quick. Hey, if y'all want to, we got the call in line right there at the bottom of the screen. You can call in, and also I'm gonna put the link in the chat as well. It's at the top, but I'm gonna put it in there again. It's pinned at the top of the chat for you guys who don't know, but I'm gonna put it in there again. But you can call either way You can call 1-909-273-1522. Or you can hit the link in the chat. All right. Let's get back to business.
There you go, Jigglypuff. Come give us them weak ass excuses. I know you got them loaded in the chamber. And before you even come and get started, it's all bullshit.
Damn. It's like that Jigglypuff. Goddamn. Come on up here, man. Don't make that man be right.
I would love
man,
to
go on
Bud
and get
get-
him, man. Even though it's the homie, man, you know, hey man, you know, you take care of your own work around here. Hev can handle his own things.
Right. Just in case you're trying to see the
it ain't
number. If
even
you
a
want to call
fade.
in, it's right here, y'all.
It's not even a fade. It's a nigga that's gonna try and defend Canelo from ducking Benavidez. That's not a fade because that shit is obvious. The whole boxing world knows that Canelo is ducking David Benavidez, bro. That's not a secret.
Yeah.
No facts that you can put out there to sway anybody outside of a Canelo dick rider that he's not ducking David Benavidez.
That man fought everybody he needed to fight. Still didn't get to fight. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't nothing else you can do. Everything we said leading up to fighting Canelo, Benavidez did. When he was talking about I want Canelo, we was on this motherfucker talking about, well, go beat the cats that he was fighting and beat them worse. He did that shit. He did all of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so
Boo Andrade. He did.
Yeah, he did. He you know, so it ain't nothing else you can do at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's the old school way of boxing. You know what I'm saying? You go beat the opponents better than what the fuck he did to make people demand the fucking fight. And he did that shit, bro.
Word. Shout out Mike Saunders. You right, because that's what I was saying. I was like, Turkey should just give him a hell of a bag for Bud and Benavidez. The rest of that shit we don't care about. We don't care about Charlo. We don't care about.
Oh, you got to put the link in there. He can't. No, is it popping up on your end, your chat? You see?
Oh shit, no.
Are y'all doing a duel?
It's a yep. It's on his channel too.
Hold on, let me.
You could call too though. That number is live, so you can call or copy it. You still got it, right?
Hold up, let me see if I can paste it.
Matter of fact, I got it. I put it in the main chat. It should.
Put it in my shit.
I put it in the main chat.
And then right here.
Yeah,
I got it right here. Let me see.
But if you don't see it again, the number is right here on the bottom of the. I guess that would be your left hand of the screen.
I see it. It popped up in the chat.
Yeah, I just put it in there.
Okay, yeah. Everybody that's on your chat can't see what I'm. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
They can see it now.
I thought it wouldn't both. I apologize, y'all. But no doubt, man. That man deserves that.
To answer that question, yeah, I would hate for Bud not to get a fight in before fighting Canelo. I think he'd be doing himself a disservice.
Mm-hmm.
And sparring is always good, but it ain't nothing like getting that scrapping in where you can go 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times you might go 100% in sparring, but it's different. It's still different at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It gives you an idea, but it's different.
Yeah,
so to not have that and then have Canelo actually do this fight in May and be a little bit more prepared. Because listen, he's already got so much going against him, bro. You can't get up. You can't give up another advantage on top of that. You know, you gotta be ready too, man. So yeah. Give him.
You stay ready. You ain't got to get ready, bro.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, man. Jigglypuff is making his debut. Salute to that man,
Salute,
man.
bro.
What's good, brother? Salute.
What up?
What's going on, Jigglypuff? First and foremost, what's with the name? You a Pokemon fan, bro?
Well, I believe the toughest Pokemon is Jigglypuff. Puts people
There we
to
go.
sleep and fucking draws a dick on their face.
All right, there we go.
I'm oblivious, man. I never got into the Pokemon. But go ahead.
I'm a nerd. I'm a punk rocker. I love boxing. I love a lot of shit.
That's what it do. So what's your take on it? What's your take on it?
My take on the Canelo Benavidez shit.
Yeah.
So your partake is that Canelo's ducking Benavidez, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's everybody's take.
That's not everybody's take, but that's your take. But anyways, like we're all entitled to our opinions. But why didn't Benavidez enforce his mandatory?
There you go with the bullshit.
How is that bullshit? That's facts.
I mean, if that's what you want to hang your hat on, bro, the nigga was WBC interim for 3 years, bro.
No, he was not for 3 years. He was interim for 3 years, but he wasn't mandatory until after he beat Plant. And then after that, it was until March of last year that he was actually enforced to enforce his mandatory. And he asked for fucking 2 extensions and then fucking went up to 1. Like, come on, dude. What are we doing here? Are we really going to go this back and forth? If he wanted the fucking fight, enforce the mandatory, put your foot on fucking Canelo's neck. And if Canelo would have dropped the belt, I'd call Canelo a fucking duck and a bitch.
Okay. I gotta say,
he got to put his foot.
He
on
got
his neck
one
to make the
fact
fight.
wrong. He has a fact wrong. He did enforce his mandatory, right?
No, he did it.
Yes, he did. And,
No, he
and
didn't.
Maurice, you can go on YouTube. Mauricio Suleiman said that was the reason they made that belt, so he can choose who he want to fight. And that came out of Mauricio Suleiman's mouth. And he got because when they was giving him the onslaught of questions, why is he not fighting Benavidez? He said he has that belt for a reason. He can choose who he wants to fight. That's why that's their excuse of not mandating shit on him.
No, that's what Benavidez's dad said. Benavidez's dad was like, "Oh, if we enforce the mandatory, he's just gonna make up some bullshit about stand aside money or some other bullshit." But that was just a what if. I don't want to know about the what if.
That not his daddy. Mauricio. He got Mauricio in his pocket, fam.
Y'all let me know when I can talk.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Go
who
ahead,
has
bro.
In his pocket. I'm not gonna care who's in whose pocket. If he enforces his mandatory, we all see what's going on. I'll call a spade a spade. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and be like, oh, Canelo's scared of Benavidez. He's fought better people than Benavidez by far. So why would he be scared of fucking Benavidez?
Man, that's the $1 million fucking question, bro. And
okay, so we can agree on that.
What I'm not gonna do is get caught up in the politics of it. You want to argue politics? Let's argue the fact of look at the motherfuckers he picked during this whole situation, during Benavidez's whole pursuit of Canelo Alvarez. Those are guys who nowhere near deserved the fight more than Benavidez, bro. Canelo at the end of the day got to choose who he wanted to fight.
Okay.
And he didn't choose Benavidez. And it was for a reason.
Okay, well check this. Have you ever thought that maybe fucking Canelo has self-respect for boxing and he sees someone like Benavidez who's lost the fucking belt on the fucking coke and fucking lost the belt for fucking undisciplined and being like, you know what? I'm gonna give these other guys a fucking shot.
But he built himself up from that, though.
That's more bullshit, bro. Jigglypuff, that's bullshit, bro.
Like you just went all the way back in the past as if he didn't build himself back up from that, though.
Do you hear yourself, Jigglypuff?
Did he? What did he build himself back up from?
What? From what you just said, bro. Oh my God, this is another universe cat. I feel it.
Why didn't he knock out Caleb Plant like he said he was going to? I'd love to hear this.
Hey man, can we touch our neighbors? A
referee by the name of what's the nigga name? Well, what's your boy name?
Was Caleb Plant clinching too much? Was Caleb Plant clinching too much?
Bro, everybody know Caleb Plant supposed to have been warned 1,000 times and had a point deducted in that fight.
I understand that. That's the beautiful part of it. Caleb Plant is fucking master fucking clincher, right? We can all agree on that. He's a clinch master.
I mean, that's your opinion, but
no, but we all agree that he can clinch well and that he works his offense off a clinch. Can we all agree on that?
Go with your point, though. I don't see it.
I want to make my point, but can we at least agree that
I don't know how you're meaning it. Like you saying it is a bad thing or what? Okay, go ahead.
So we agree on that point.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so why, when Canelo fought him and he was clinching, was Canelo able to work off the clinch and get the knockout when Benavidez couldn't? And he was pulling his arms away like when Canelo was when he was 23 against Mayweather. It's because experience and Benavidez doesn't have that IQ yet. Benavidez, I like Benavidez. He's a good fighter. He needs more fights and experience to be on that top level.
Fuck all that, man. He ducked Benavidez, man.
So Benavidez ain't better than. So you saying that Benavidez is not better than everybody that he done beat? You saying there he's not? Canelo's A and he's not B, is what you're saying. You're saying there's somebody else there that was better than Benavidez.
I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that.
So then why not fight?
Like,
the man was finna fight. The man was finna fight fucking Jake Paul.
Matter of fact, let me ask you this real quick, Slick. Jigglypuff. It's hard to call a grown man Jigglypuff. Hold on.
Well, I know it is. I know you don't get the nerd shit. I know you don't fucking get it.
Well, let me ask you this. So you, in your heart of hearts, you believe that Canelo is not ducking Benavidez?
The facts don't support that he is. So I just look at the facts.
I ain't asked you what the facts support. I'm asking you, as an observer of boxing, as a fan. You talking about you love boxing. This is a sport that you love. That's come out of your mouth now. As a fan, you actually believe that Canelo isn't ducking Benavidez?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
you were okay with him fighting Jake Paul then?
That was just a fucking play move, dude. If you really believe that, then you don't know boxing.
Man, his signature's on.
Bro, his signature on the contract. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? Every year, every single year, if you haven't followed Canelo's career, every single year there is a bullshit report about Canelo's going to fight some scrub, and he never fights him. It's always some fucking bullshit.
Bro, we just put the contract on the screen. We just put the contract on the screen, bro. He had signed the contract and backed out of it. What are you talking about? He was actually going to fight him. If Turkey didn't come through, I don't have I can put it back up there. I'll pull it back up. But yeah, we put the contract was on the screen, bro. With his signature.
Done. This nigga just said he truly believe Canelo ain't ducking Benavidez. That's
so if Benavidez is even if Benavidez is not as skilled as you're saying, why would he fight Jake Paul then before Benavidez? Why not going to get him out the way?
If I had my idea of what's gonna happen, is that he signed this next 4 deal. It's gonna be Charlo, and then it's gonna be Crawford. And then February, like if Bivol wins and fucking if Bivol wins, they'll have the trilogy late year. And then in February, Canelo will fight Benavidez, steal his mandatory position for Beterbiev Bivol, because I don't think he'll mess with the trilogy. So he'll let them go with the trilogy, and it's already said that on record on a thing that he wouldn't mess with the trilogy. So it would be Canelo, Benavidez in February, and then they go undisputed. And that's
you gotta cut your mic down, E-Dub. Cut your mic down, E-Dub.
That's why I think Canelo is giving up those dates that he usually has.
I can hear your TV, E-Dub. I hope what you're saying is true, but my thing is though, I totally understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, if he was scheduled to fight Jake Paul, why didn't he say, fuck it, let me go on and wipe my ass with Benavidez if he's not skilled? If you're saying that he should be easy pickings, why not go ahead and get him out the way?
So just to get this out the way, who do you think would win between Canelo and Benavidez?
Don't know. That's the point of watching.
But I just want your opinion. Who do you think would win?
Between who?
Benavidez and Canelo.
Benavidez.
And why? And why? I want to know why. Who do you think would win and why?
I'm
E-Dub, put your hand up when you want to say something.
E-Dub.
Your mic is up.
Yeah, when you're not talking, mute your mic for me. I just don't believe Canelo can handle the pressure. He's not used to somebody coming forward and the output. And Canelo's definitely getting tired by the 8th round, where as Benavidez is going to just start pushing on the gas.
6 or 7.
And even if he slows down, he's going to be more active than Canelo. So Yeah, I honestly think it's an easy fight for Benavidez.
Okay, is Benavidez an output arm puncher or a power puncher?
It don't matter.
Well, it does matter because Canelo's got a granite chin. So, like, if you're just throwing arm punches,
but you ain't got to knock Canelo out to beat him.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know if Canelo.
Yeah, we do. We just seen him lose twice without getting knocked out. We do know that.
We've seen him lose 4 times. He lost Triple G and Eric Lanny Lord.
For sure.
Coach Eddie, what's good, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing.
Yeah, Jigglypuff.
But you moving the goalpost. Now you talking about knockouts. We said beating. Beating him does not. You go 12 rounds to beat Canelo. You saw Bivol
so now
do
we're
it.
just gonna go. He's gonna unanimously decision Canelo.
No, you moved to go. You said who you think was gonna win. You didn't say who was gonna knock each other out.
I wasn't saying knock each other out, but I was just saying, like, what do you think stronger, like little swinging arm punches or like compact punches?
Man, that
well, you're a big Canelo fan. You know, if you keep him occupied, he keeps the high guard.
Actually, I like Benavidez. I like Munguia. I like fucking Bam Rodriguez. I like Virgil Ortiz. I like a lot of fucking fighters. I like Fulton. I like Inoue. I like a lot of fucking
I understand that, but I'm saying you're defending Canelo at this point, and you're saying that you're defending Canelo at this point.
Canelo, bro. That's what you're doing. With me saying that Canelo was ducking Benavidez. That's why you called in. You called to defend that shit.
So you don't see a way that Benavidez can win that fight at all. You really think like what do you? Well, I'm gonna ask you. I'm not gonna insinuate. Do you think Canelo dominates that fight?
I think Canelo gets probably the knockout by like 8th or 9th round.
Then that's more better for him than fighting then.
Right.
He should fight him then.
But he was gonna fight Jake Paul.
Oh, let me ask you this, Jigglypuff. Right. Why do you think Canelo ain't fought David Benavidez?
He sees something.
More than likely, it's because it wasn't on his radar, and he was just like, "I've already made my legacy, and I'm fucking doing my own shit." And the guy was being a fucking douchebag.
Oh my! Yeah, and the sad thing is,
and he didn't. And he had his
that.
chance. Fucking Canelo called him in the ring after
and
the
coach,
fucking
the sad
fight.
thing is he actually cool with that.
You're not gonna come in there.
How can you call somebody in the ring and the ring was surrounded by security guards, man?
Hey,
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They don't think they would have let him come in when the person's telling him to come in and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to."
That's all pre. Right. That's all pre-done.
They would have let him come in. Stop the cap there. They would have let him come in.
Nah, man. But let me ask this question.
They would have made a scene at a fight, not letting a fighter come in when someone's calling him in.
If he's not, I'm not gonna say he's afraid, but he sees something in Benavidez. Why not fight Benavidez before Jake Paul?
He's not gonna fight Jake Paul. It was all a power play.
He signed the contract, bro.
He had signed the contract. We know he's not fighting him now, but what I'm saying is he had signed the contract.
Signed deal to fucking Turk Al-Sheikh, like, look, bitch, this is happening. You need to give me my money. And he was like, all right, I'll give you another $100 million.
Well, according to Turk,
I guarantee
that was being entertained.
I guarantee you that 4-fight deal is worth $500 million.
That might be. But still, he's not. One time is going after Benavidez. I agree with that.
I don't think it
as leverage. Yes, I can see that. But if it didn't happen, he was going to fight Jake Paul.
Hey, if it didn't happen, he would have, and I would have called it a sucker ass bitch ass move.
Okay, then right on.
Bitch ass fucking
right on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right on.
All right, so there we go. We can agree on that. If he would have went through with it, I would have been like, that's some bitch ass shit. I would have enjoyed seeing Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out. But I don't support the fucking fight. I agree. We'd all like to see Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out. Can we agree on that too?
Yeah. Jorge from Mexico. He said it's not a contract. It was a contract, bro.
All right. Regardless, let's just stay on the same boat on a couple things, and we can move on from there.
No, I agree with you on that for his leverage wise and this and that third. But if Turkey didn't bite, that's who he was gonna fight either way. Because he wasn't gonna miss that.
I understand that, and I would have called it a bitch ass move.
Right.
Just like if he doesn't fight fucking Benavidez at the end of this fucking 4-deal contract, I'm gonna call Canelo a bitch. So
okay, there you go. I'm with you on that.
Oh, well, good. Well, thanks for
I'm with you on that. There we go.
I still don't think he's gonna fight him. Because why wait this long, bro? Why even wait this long?
I mean,
like,
hey, Benavidez is just 28 years old. Benavidez is just 28 years old. If he has to wait 2 more years and come undisputed or do whatever he has to do, that's fine. But I get you being like in a rush for it. But I'm like, I don't think anyone's ducking him.
Canelo will be what, like 38 by then, wouldn't he?
It'd be
37. But it ain't a rush, bro. It's
37, 38.
That'd be worse for Canelo if he waits.
Yeah,
he'll be older and
so
he'll
that's
be
what
slower.
I'm saying. Like,
he'll be more on the tail
end. If you're
end.
a Benavidez fan, more chance for fucking Benavidez to fucking get the win.
It's more of a chance now.
Man, it was more of a chance 2 years ago.
I think Benavidez gets Canelo tired, bro.
Yeah. I think he should call Benavidez early, bro. He should have did a Mayweather. Caught him while he was green.
Yep.
And got that name up out of there, bro, because sad to say, this man earned the right to be the next legacy holder of Mexico. You know what I'm saying? For the Latin audience. You know what I mean?
You think that over Bam Rodriguez and Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah.
Over Bam Rodriguez, bro? That guy's a fucking beast. Are you kidding me?
He is a beast, but he's at a
I know, but
lower weight class
bro.
that everybody, it's not appealing to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but hey, can you tell me skill-wise,
hold on, what was
Bam
the question?
or fucking Benavidez?
He said, I said that it's sad that Benavidez is like the next legacy holder. You know what I'm saying? He said over Bam or Virgil.
I'm not asking about legacy holder. I'm just telling you. I'm just asking you skill-wise.
No, he don't have the feet of a Bam. He doesn't have the feet of a Bam. You know what I'm saying? Punches up like Bam. I give you all of that. We were just talking about Bam earlier. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, in boxing, people, you know, the casuals go for the bigger fighters. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know that you guys are like actual boxing fans that are like, I love.
Oh no,
Bam,
you on the right back. I know
every
every fucking body, bro. I am avid, but I'm a boxing fan. So I agree with you. We were just talking about Bam feet. We was talking about that. Yes, if Bam was his height, right, and moving the way he moving now in the same weight division, I would give it to Bam, 100%. But Bam is not in that weight division, and Bam is in a lower weight division where he's not going to garner that much attention. That's why he's fighting all these older guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, or whatever. So,
that's how you know a casual from an actual boxing fan, because they follow the lower weight divisions.
Right.
So that's why
I wouldn't go that far, bro.
Yeah, not really.
You know that word casual didn't even exist 5 years ago. It's something that we just came up.
Well, it came up with, but it does serve a purpose, though.
Bro. You follow your preference, bro.
A casual is more of a fan of a boxer. You know what I'm saying? A boxer, like me with football. I follow Green Bay. I follow Green Bay, but I can't tell you about the rest of the fucking NFL. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you know, it serves a purpose. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, like I said, to compare a Bam to Benavidez, that's apples and oranges, bro, because they're not in the same weight division. You know
I don't even know how we got there, but yeah.
But legacy wise, is because you watch this man work his way back up from a fuck up to deserve that spot. And it's sad because, as I call it, the great cloud. If Canelo retires, you have that great cloud on his head. You gonna have 50% saying, yeah, Canelo was the truth. And there's gonna be somebody in the barbershop say, yeah, that motherfucker didn't fight Benavidez, though.
Well,
word.
I don't think that's going to be a case. I mean, maybe it would, but I mean, like, I really
of course
don't see
it would.
It would, bro. It goes on today.
The hardcore fans gonna remember.
They remember, you know. I mean, that's 100%, bro. That shit real. Why you think Mayweather had to fight Pacquiao, bro?
Do you not respect Ward? Do you not respect Andre Ward?
Yeah, I respect Andre Ward 100%.
Well, Beterbiev and Bivol are coming up in the fucking monsters in his division when he retired.
Yeah, but they weren't calling him out.
All it did for him, he retired though.
He retired, and they weren't calling him out. And he was calling out the monster. He was calling who is Triple G. He was calling out Triple G. He was calling out Triple G.
That was
and Triple G didn't want him
out because when Triple G recalled to it, he wouldn't want to fight.
He didn't stick around and everybody around them niggas except for them. You feel me? That's exactly what Canelo's doing. But real quick, man, Coach came up and because I'm done with Jigglypuff. Coach, I wanted to get your thoughts, man, at EW. Let y'all get the floor a little bit, man. What's going on, Coach?
Oh man, what's good, man? You know, I guess what y'all been talking about, the Canelo Crawford, the 4-fight deal or whatnot. I guess that's what everybody talking about. I mean, at the end of the day, man, everybody on that 4-fight deal, with the exception of Bivol and Beterbiev, kind of fits the Canelo model. You know, old, some type of advantage. Like Bud fits it to a T. Old, small, and old. You know, that's been Canelo's MO. And I mean, I'm a Bud guy, and I'm glad that Bud is getting that money, man. But I gotta keep it 100, man. I mean, one thing we know about Canelo, shoot, if he don't think he can win, man, he really ain't gonna sign that dotted line, man. You know,
absolutely.
It is what it is. And as far as like Bill and better be, I think it depends on who wins. If
Bivol win, he'll do it.
Yeah, it better be. I don't think he's gonna want to take that match. I think he'll probably let David Benavidez do more heavy lifting. You know, because David been doing all the heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo just been riding off his reputation right now. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it though, at least he's honest. He's been saying that. He say, man, I ain't doing nothing else. He's on his Floyd Mayweather right now. See, a lot of people don't remember Floyd Mayweather actually said, "Don't ask me to fight any young fighter because I'm not doing it."
Right.
And that's when he was active. He said, "Don't ask me to do it. I'm not doing it." So at least he was honest about it. But, you know, Canelo sitting here masquerading. He's holding the belts hostage. It would be a great thing if he would just release the belts, man. Let's let these other guys so they can fight for him.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
I just want to pass the torch, bro. I really just want to see the Benavidez fight. See who's better, and that's not no slight on Canelo. If Canelo lose, dude, you still gonna go down a legend in your country. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You just passing the torch, bro, so the shit can continue on.
Man,
I'm so sick of fucking boxing being on this backed up ass line as 9 say. Like, don't be ashamed, bro. You fight. Like a lot of people say, that's why you hear people talk about Mayweather and so on and so forth. Yeah, that motherfucker didn't fight long enough till he fucking lost, bro. Like, motherfucker bow out because they feel it coming. And that's like you running. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give your all. You get all respect from that. It's a warrior sport.
And you already done lost several times.
Yeah,
nigga. It's okay.
like,
it's okay.
That's how I feel about it. Let's say you making these excuses and shit. That's what really, like, if you just kept your mouth shut, but when you say, oh, all he's gonna bring is 25 pounds to the night of the fight, motherfucker, you been doing that your whole fucking career.
And then turn around and fight Berlanga, who came in bigger than Benavidez.
Yeah, like that's the stuff that rub you wrong, and it make you feel like he scared him. Like I said, Eddie Reynoso was there, like Jorge from Mexico. Salute to you. But yeah, Eddie Reynoso was there for scouting. Yeah, we know he pick his fights. We know he is manager and fucking trainer. But he sure ran up out that motherfucker, wasn't trying to answer no fucking questions. Goddamn me.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's big old.
He was scouting to see if he depreciated some. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we beat this kid? You know what I'm saying? And salute to Eddie Reynoso.
He would have stayed around though. He would have stayed around if David Benavidez would have lost though. He would have
he would. Yeah, he would. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, and I like Eddie because Eddie Reynoso of the two, at least he be honest. When he was asked about black fighters, he said, "Nah, we ain't from no black fighters. They too slick." He said that. He keeps it 100. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. But like,
for sure,
it's just on the Canelo side of it. Like, okay, like I said, I was talking to him before I got on here, and I was like, a lot of people making a case like, oh, the reason the fucking Netflix fights because Netflix fell through this and that, and they making these excuses and shit. And they make me feel like motherfuckers was okay for him to fight Jake Paul, but y'all was just shitting on Terrence fighting fucking Canelo. That shit don't make sense to me, bro. Like, so what did Jake Paul do? This is the same question that everybody was asking about Terrence. What did Jake Paul do to deserve a fight with Canelo?
Facts. The bag. That's it.
You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day,
man.
With this, if he fight Terrence, this is the most decorated fight he's ever fought.
He's been contradicting himself for years, man. That's what I'm saying.
Coach Eddie said it. Coach Eddie said it. He took a page out the Mayweather book and he felt after the Mayweather fight when he got on his win streak that he should be able to pick and choose his path. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll come get these motherfuckers when I want them. Fucking come get them. You get what I'm saying? Let's not forget Mayweather. We want Mayweather fight Sugar Shane way before that shit happened. You see what I'm saying? You know, but my boy Roger said, you ain't ready for that shit. No, nigga, you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I mean? And he feel like he should be able to do the same thing. That's why he screamed that shit. Oh, I can do what I want. You know, I pick what that shit right there gets old, bro. Cause like if it's boxing, the greats fight each other, bro. And you can get a rematch and they gonna keep fighting. Like it shouldn't be no, oh, I'm gonna pick and choose and I can dodge who I fucking want. And you leave all these uncertain questions. You know what I'm saying? That's not answered. That's some bullshit, bro. And it's not, like I said, everything I'm saying is not a slight at Canelo because I like Canelo. I do, right? I know Heavy don't.
Canelo,
I do. I like the way he fight. I like that he methodical with his shit. He one of the best catch and shooters out there. But when you constantly got fighters who want to fight you that look worthy enough to even pose a fucking challenge, you understand me? And you not fighting these motherfuckers, right? You taking on young cats that you know you can whoop on and all sorts of shit. And when there's a big young cat that pose a fucking problem, you scared of it because you don't want to solve that fucking problem. And he said he doesn't add nothing to my legacy. Bullshit. Because everybody you fucking beat, I feel like Benavidez could beat.
Word. E-Dub, go on, jump in here, man. I know you had something on your chest. We gave you a good look. Where I put that battery in Slick back. He gonna take off.
Hold on, here you go. There you go, E-Dub. My bad, man. My bad, y'all. I get passionate about this shit.
Passionate, man.
No, you good, bro. I was listening to the Pokemon dude. I'm like, man, he didn't sound like no real boxing fan. He sounded like he was on Canelo all day. He was just talking about Canelo straight. I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. Like, you know, if you're a fan of, if you are a fan of Canelo, you get what I'm saying?
Just say that.
Right.
Then say that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. I know they ain't
salute to the one and only RC done jumped up in this thing, man.
Yeah, welcome to the boxing game, partner.
There you go. You know we got drops for that nigga there.
Yeah, right there.
I
What's
only
good, boy?
got
I've been calling
60
you.
seconds.
Man, I've been calling your ass, and that shit been going to fucking ring and voicemail, bro.
For real? Hey,
Yeah.
Cause you know I've been between work and trying to get this house together. You know I had that little flood, but I'm you can call. I'm available all weekend. I'm off all weekend. So he
I got you.
Okay.
But anyway,
60 seconds. What happened now,
bro? I had about 24 hours together. I gave y'all the information of the details of the Jake Paul and all that. And what Mark went at? Mark went, yeah, RC with the news. Let me tell you about my news. My news is real time, people. Okay? Whatever happens after the news gets to me and then delivered to you guys is not RC's fault. Okay?
Yeah.
Because that shit literally happened in the middle of the night type shit. Oh,
and I'm going to tell y'all something else. Y'all seen that Jake had the signed contract.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Okay? So don't be like RC just throwing stuff. No, brother. I'm going as in real time news. Now, let's see what's going to happen since what RC gave y'all the info last night.
Yeah.
Canelo's about to get sued.
Well, the contract was incomplete though, bro.
It doesn't matter.
The MVP didn't officially sign it.
But it doesn't matter. You know they're gonna do some
well, they're gonna try some type of litigation, but
you know that, right?
Yeah.
Because venues been booked, deposits been put down. I'm just letting you know all what didn't happen, Slick. And I'm gonna say this.
Damn, I ain't even think about that.
You ain't lying.
Oh yeah. I'm really the insider on all this because I'm inside. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I don't, you go ahead and play that music one more time for me, for me, Heavy, because you're not gonna like this one. See that bullshit Turkey pull about talking about a lion and he gonna do all this and what you need to fear and all this?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't like you, bro. And this is no disrespect to you, Turkey Al-Rashid. I know I've been disrespecting you, but I'm gonna give you word for the boxing capital of the world. You got a little event coming to the boxing capital of the world in September. Okay? It's one thing for the people not to like you. You don't need Las Vegas not like you. And when I say Las Vegas not liking you, we're talking about the State Boxing Commission who gives you the referees, and we're talking about them little three people that sit at each side of that table, that apron, them judges. Let me say you something, Turkey. You better find a little humbleness, partner, because it ain't gonna look good for you September 13th. Because Nevada can fuck your whole card up.
But what did he do to piss off anybody in Vegas?
You gotta understand, bro. Jake running and crying. Jake had Vegas on his side, and this was big money in Vegas that lost.
And Jake is an American, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, so what venue did they have booked already for it?
Allegiant.
They had Allegiant.
Oh shit.
This was millions, bro. When I say millions,
Yeah,
I'm talking about Uber drivers making money. I'm talking about restaurants out here making money. I'm talking about, bruh.
Yeah, it was T-Mobile. It was slated for T-Mobile. Then it got moved.
No,
definitely to
I told
Allegiant.
y'all last night it was either gonna be the Spear.
Oh
or
yeah,
it was gonna be.
yeah. No, I'm talking about when they first got in the talks. When they first got in talks, they was talking about T-Mobile.
You get what I'm saying?
Moved.
But it's not that. Oh, Vegas don't really care. Man, fights get made, canceled, made, canceled, made, canceled, made, canceled. But it's something that he said doing that little spiel he made about, don't worry about the jungle. It's not the jungle you need to worry about, is the lion, making himself somebody he is reputable out here.
Not the jungle.
Exactly. Trying to make himself reputable out of here. Let me tell you what you did to Vegas, my brother. You took 2 dates from Vegas that Vegas kind of looks forward to, almost like a convention or something, that a lot of money made out here. And that's Cinco de Mayo, and that's Mexican Independence Day in September. You feel me? You stole something from Vegas in May. And I'm gonna tell you how Vegas roll. You don't take no money from Vegas without paying back.
So they can't get the Jamal Charlo fight done for Vegas?
My brother, the man said Canelo fighting in Riyadh or Saudi Arabia and this me.
Riyadh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me give y'all some game. Guess what Canelo been fighting the last 9 Mays at?
In Vegas.
The last 9 years, Vegas been counting money off Canelo.
Gosh, oh my.
Bro,
that's facts.
You bring your ass in September. I'm here to tell you, your card may not get right like you fucking think it's gonna get.
But they were gonna cheat Terrence anyway. He was already gonna start out 4-0.
It ain't about Terrence no
it's about
more,
Canelo
bro.
because he got the full deal contract. So that's
it ain't about Canelo. It ain't about Canelo, bro. It ain't about Canelo. Vegas wouldn't have had no problem who Canelo signed with. You need to keep your May 5th and you need to keep your September, and we gonna keep things rocking. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Respect to Eddie Hearn. When he signed Canelo, he kept him in Vegas May, September. He did take him to Dallas and a couple of other places, but he kept him in Vegas. Respect to when Oscar had him. He kept him in Vegas May, September. Now this man say, 2026, he's gonna be in Riyadh for February and October. Really?
Right. Pulled him off his dates.
Oh, okay. No, it ain't no. Pull him off his dates. Yeah, that's
put him
big.
in another country too.
And you pull him out of the country.
Canelo the one that signed the fucking deal. That's Canelo.
Didn't he agree with himself?
But listen to me. And I'm about to get off here, fellas. I don't want to take over the show.
How we gonna blame?
I don't want to take over. I don't want to take over the show because I'm about to get off here. I just want to put this on y'all mind. Just the word going around Vegas. I'm right here in Las Vegas. But I'm gonna say this:
Vegas wrong. The wrong nigga.
You know what Jake Paul said, and Jake Paul put a lot in that. If y'all reread that, when Canelo signed with Canelo gave up his dates. He's no longer a boss, bro. He sold it.
Yeah.
He sold it to Turki.
He down with the Turk.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You no longer a boss, bro. You no longer a boss. So this is the thing
about that. Fight fans don't care about that.
I'm about to tell you what makes it care about it. What don't make it care about it. Vegas don't never deal with the middleman. Canelo is the middleman now. Since you brought Canelo out, you who we gotta talk to. Why you taking our May and September from out here? Why you taking money out of our May and September and you're bringing them overseas? Now we gotta talk. Now we gotta talk to the boss.
Turkey
and the boss gotta come. And the boss gotta come see us in September.
Turkey ain't putting no gun to that man's head, man.
Bro, you don't argue with the hoe, man. You talk to the
you go with the Bro, let me tell you, it ain't no middle. Canelo's the middleman at this point. He took himself away from the boss table. Heavy is what I'm saying.
What Goldie say? Man, your bitch chose me, man. Your bitch chose me.
But yeah, man, you serve the
Canelo went
pimp
for
and you don't
Vegas.
serve the hoe.
Your
But
bitch
think about it.
chose
Canelo
me.
went for Vegas. Canelo always was for somebody. PBC, Matchroom, Golden Boy.
He your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Your bitch chose me, man.
I'm just saying, a lot of people is looking at what's gonna be the downfall. Because, bro, this is just the beginning, bro. It's about to be a whole domino effect, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's all Canelo's fault.
Yep.
You can say that, but Canelo is chasing money, bro. Tell me, Canelo.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He's a money chaser.
He could have stayed loyal to his people. He could have stayed loyal to Vegas, who have hosted him 9 years in a row. He could have did all of that shit. Turkey just gave him an opportunity.
No, it's not that.
Be right back.
It's not that. You know what it is, Heavy? You know what it is, Heavy? I got a kid. We all got kids. We all got kids on this panel. This is Canelo. Canelo, what you got? I got the 6-year-old. You got the 7-year-old. Heavy. We gonna make it personal.
Okay.
We put that candy down on that thing, or them M&Ms or the Reese's Pieces, whatever they like.
Goddamn.
Don't touch that. Daddy'll be back.
Oh shit! Not my little booger. As soon as I leave out the goddamn door,
he gonna touch it, right?
Yeah. He gonna eat that.
Mine too. That's Canelo. Canelo's a child when he got money in front of him.
No, fuck that. I love the analogy, but Canelo's a grown
man. Canelo going to the highest bidder, bro. He showed you. They just showed you that 24 hours ago.
If you don't have no discipline, or let's make it deeper than that, if you don't have any loyalty, just say that. That's what this shit boils down to. Canelo is loyal to the bag, man.
He is. That's the analogy. You making my point. That's the analogy.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But it's his choice. You making it seem like Turkey has fucking did this. No, he didn't. He just put something out there.
Turkey Brandy did it.
Huh?
Turkey Brandy did it.
What? Because he did. He put it out there, and Canelo took the bait.
Well, that's what we saying, Heavy.
With no hesitation.
But you can't blame Turkey for it though. Is what
you gotta blame Turkey because Turkey taking the charge for the league. Bro, we all watch this, Heavy. Watch this, Heavy. We all outside in the hood. We sitting on the car. We chilling. Somebody passed down the hood. Shots ring out the car. Next morning, come up. Yeah, bro. Y'all know who did that, huh? Oh, that was you.
Nah, bro, you can't blame Turkey, man. Again, just like you said, Vegas has hosted this man for the last 9 years. He's got friendships, partnerships. He's done a lot of things with these people over the last 9 years. His Mexican fan base loves to travel to Vegas to come be able to see him because he's just that close. He had a decision to make. Do I continue to do what I've been doing for my people so they can be here to see me and continue to have these partnerships and dealings that I can fulfill and everybody's happy? Or am I on some selfish shit and go get another bag?
Man, I'm gonna leave on this note. I'm gonna leave on this note, and I'll be back. I'll be back in a few weeks. I'm gonna leave on this note, bro. Don't be surprised the fight get moved to September. Don't be surprised.
What fight? What were you talking about?
The Crawford Canelo. Don't be surprised to get moved. It might go to New York. It might go to LA. I don't know.
Damn.
But don't be surprised.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep my antenna up for that.
Just keep your ears open, eyes open for that. You heard it here first.
But I mean, I heard. Hold on, before you go, I hear all of that and stuff. They used to dealing with Canelo and this is and the third and all that. But if he's spreading the money around, say like, you know, with them, what if those positions change? What if next year, you know, one of the fights end up in America and one is in Riyadh season? What if he spread it around besides just the Bud fight?
Oh, they got time to negotiate.
Yeah, what would be the issue?
Well, no, it would be an issue if you negotiating it back. If you, because like I said, right now, as he put it out, he just got, you not only going to see Canelo here once. The people got a problem with that.
Because my thing is, I'm not worried about the big wigs. I ain't gonna lie. For his fans, because possibly next year could be his last fight, and I would want that fight to be, you know what I'm saying, on American soil. And if you're gonna go to another country, you go to your own country and then do your last fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the issue. That's the issue of what's been laid out of what we see so far. What we see so far is Saudi Arabia, Vegas, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And see, that's causing the pushback.
I think the next year fights, they up in the air because they don't even know who he's fighting. So based on who he's fighting, I think that would constitute where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, these are all rich people. They all and you know the art of negotiation. It could be negotiated back that next year might be whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if let's say the Benavidez fight does come to fruition, it'd be dumb not to put that right back in the fucking Allegiant Stadium. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only place that fight needs to take place.
Right. That'd be dumb not to bring that back.
Yeah.
I'm with you. But it's on Turkey now to sit down and talk to these people. Right now, bro, I'm just giving y'all the vibe out here.
Well, that vibe been like that for a minute, though.
Huh?
I said that vibe been like that a minute against his ass.
Yeah, it has.
They see the onslaught coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It has.
That's a great question for the panel too, man. Who's wrong in this situation? If
all right, y'all be cool. I'm out.
Okay,
all right, Brody. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming through.
All right.
Yeah. Welcome to the boxing game, partner.
For sure. All right, Vegas inside the RC. Thank you, my brother. But that's a great question for the panel, man. If Vegas is actually upset, if the higher ups, if the powers that be in Vegas has an issue with this deal that Canelo took from Turki Al Sheikh, who's to blame? Like, who's really to blame, right? You have this, or at least y'all thought y'all had this great relationship with Canelo where at some point he will probably show you some loyalty, but he chose otherwise. Like, why would you have, in my opinion, why would you have a problem with Turki versus Canelo? Coach, you got thoughts on that? Coach gone. What about you, E-Dub?
I got some thoughts on that heavy bag, man. Canelo just dissed his whole fan base for the bag, bro. This is some bull. I ain't never seen this in my life, bro. I've been watching boxing for like 35 years, bro. This is some bull. It ain't weren't Turki's fault. Turkey is a businessman. He was looking for the money anyway, regardless. Canelo just dissed his whole fan base, and now he's got 3 matches out of the 4 in Ryder. Come on, man. That's some bullshit. I think it's Canelo's fault, not Turkey's fault, bro. That's just my opinion, man.
For sure. I respect it.
I like the energy, man. I like the energy. That's how I feel, too, for his fan base. Because I've been speaking a long time. He's not for me. He's for the Mexican people. That's what he says. You know what I'm saying? And then for the person to say that he's for the Mexican people, like you would think, you know, you sign a 4-fight deal, and by that time next year, like say be 37, 38, you can't help but feel like that last fight might be the last hoorah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you definitely would want at least 2 at home and maybe 2 there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, no, that's my biggest thing for the fans of the sport, because we all want an opportunity to at least be able to see your favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? Right. And to take those last 3 and be gone, nah. Yeah, that is a shot in the foot. You know what I'm saying?
I think I might agree with RC.
There 2 in Vegas. You know, make it even.
Yeah. And I hope they do negotiate them last 2, because like I said, I really think it's based on who he's going to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it got to make sense. It has to make sense. You got to put the fight, even though I know Turkey don't care about pay-per-views, but he does make his money off commercial value. So right. if you got to put it where that fight's going to garner the most eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
You know, I really hope Benavidez is one of them, but I really hope that they do in February. I get the May card because he's with Turkey. He's gonna put on a show for the people over there. You know, the first one, second one come home. I'm really hoping that the next 2 would be in America or at least in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Get them to your
Right.
people. You know what I'm saying? Your true supporters.
Because they've been helping him since the beginning. Turkey hasn't
Yeah.
been there. It's been his Mexican people that have been supporting him. They giving him that money. They been giving support and going to every boxing match that he's ever had. And now you're just gonna dip out and leave. Oh, come on, man.
Well,
I
I'm
don't like.
not. Well, now I will say this though. It's this is why I agree with Heavy. I wish the contract would come out so we know how it was. This is the one time, like over here, I don't speak about a lot of numbers on the judges table. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what they getting paid. This and third. I care about the fights. But the thing is about Canelo that I do salute Canelo on. A lot of people don't know. Like he bought cable, get them cable. He done bought. He has his own. What do you call that? Pharmacy, like to get them medicines and all of that type shit.
Right.
And all of that stuff. So maybe this check is to help keep funding that shit. But at the same time, though, I feel like you got to at least make one of those. I think it should be the last one of February. The last one of 2026, not February. The last one of 2026, definitely. That should be like the homecoming of fucking homecoming. They got big stadiums in fucking the city of Mexico. You can go put that big, you know what I'm saying? And have a giant ass fight for your folks. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? This is for his people. I try to tell people that all the time. When I see Canelo is about his people, and I admire that. You know what I'm saying? And for him to take that away from them, that's like, damn, a slap in the face, especially if you fuck around and retire, bro.
Yeah,
you know
because
what I'm saying?
because he might as well retire after he get this big bank, man. Like, why would he even fight anymore? Now I know Terrence Crawford, he's fighting for legacy. He ain't fighting for no bag, bro. He wants to be on his record. He wants to say that he beat Canelo.
I think it's both, but at the same time, it's more so like if you like you see background. I'm a big fucking Terrence fan, and following Terrence, he's always just been in the shadow. I think he just want to be able to have to say that "I told you so" moment. You get what I'm saying? Like he had it with Earl, but that shit looked too fucking easy. You get what I'm saying? It came with a bunch of fucking excuses. If you go up and beat the man, the face, you can't but say that you got to put Terrence on Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? You can't say shit of that. Now, if he lose though, it's like shit. It's like Heavy said, it's a win-win. Shit, goddamn me, I got the bag. Oh well, and he's still gonna get a ton of credit depending on how long he fucking lasts with Canelo. You get what I'm saying? If he go 12, he definitely finna get. They gonna call that some fight of the century type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be still gonna go along with his resume. When you hear his resume, oh, he 40-0, 40-1. Who he lose to? Canelo. Oh well, damn.
Yeah.
I need to go check that fight the fuck out. That was the only nigga that could beat him. You see what I'm saying? And he went to wake like, oh well, damn. You get what I'm saying? All around, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? When they hit them books.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, I agree with you though. Man, I appreciate the energy, E-Dub. I like that.
Don't worry about it. I like y'all, man. I love that y'all boxing fans and not a certain boxer fan. A lot of these YouTube channels, like you mentioned that in another video, heavy bag, where showbiz, and I don't like people that just are cheering for the person that they want to win. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to cheer for boxing itself, bro, because Turkey's making boxing great again, bro.
Right, bro. Real rap. I mean, that's the way I see it, man. As a pure boxing fan, I just want the best matchups, man. I don't give a fuck about the politics. I'm not rooting for one single nigga to take over boxing. None of that, bro. I just want the best fighting the best. Give me the boxing, bro.
Yeah,
give me good nights of boxing.
And we practice free speech over here, goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? On boxing, even though Heavy be trying to press some motherfucker on picking somebody, but we fucking goddamn me. We stress that though. At the end of the day, that it's okay to root for somebody, but you got to be real enough with yourself to say, hey, you might lose, but you know what I'm saying? Like, or you can root for somebody, but that's all. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because when that bell fucking ring, I can get I stress it enough. If that was me in the ring, I can give a fuck about a ref, a judge. It's me, you, and this motherfucker. So I gotta get you the fuck up out of here, and that's just how the game go. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I was interested in hearing what Nine had to say because I think he was more aligned with what RC was talking, that crazy shit.
Man, listen, bro. Listen. Just like some pimping. And I always equate like promoters as pimps. Because in my humble experience with me just dealing with promoters in my life, they some pimping. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing, man. It's Turkey's job to ask, bro, but it's Canelo's job to say no.
Exactly. That's all. That's the only point I was making.
You know
feel
what we
me?
do in the back of these cars, DJ? Do you?
It's just that simple. And yeah, man, you know, I understand Canelo, you going for your bag, man, because that's hell of a lot of money to try to turn down. But at the same time, at what cost? Because now you got to think about it. Everybody here in North America, you're an entity, bro. You're a financial stream for them. So guess what? It's a lot of people here in this country that's gonna miss out on it, and all that business is going over there.
Right.
Yeah.
This is no different than, you know, taking Nikes and doing them in a sweatshop and shit in a third world country and shit. You feel me? In my opinion, you feel me? But are we getting the fights we want to see? Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I watch them shits. I ain't got no problem with these fights. But at what cost? That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. For Canelo, at what cost? What is it for a man to gain the world and lose his soul? And that's what he did, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, he made a business decision that he felt was best for him. And
Yeah,
like my
I'm
man
finna
said
ask
in the
it.
chat, no one, he feels like no one's to blame. Business is business. Shout out Beats by Surge. That's one great way to look at it. Or one great way to look at it is Canelo is a businessman himself. He truly doesn't owe anybody anything. And he can always say, man, look at what I've done for you motherfuckers for the last decade. Can I get one for myself?
This is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. Out of all sports in the world, this is the most personable fucking sport you can get. Right?
Yeah.
At one point, he was that motherfucker. At one point, he wanted them fight. At one point, he was getting looked over. And that, I think that's the thing. That's why we want the Benavidez fight.
Right.
Shit, you didn't have to have that opportunity with motherfucking Mayweather. You didn't have to have that shit. You didn't have to have to come up with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't have to have these opportunities. So it's like, for a sport like this, and it's not like basketball where they show the shit and they going to schools and they giving back and all that shit. In the sport of boxing, you give back to the motherfuckers who are coming up. You give those opportunities. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's where the line gets crossed. Like, are you gonna do that? We watched you take out 2 green motherfuckers and you trying to parade as if like you gave back to the boxing community. You did not. We know Berlanga was not ready for that fight. Right, and I knew he was gonna not win that fight. Jaime, I gave the benefit of doubt because I know Jaime got a heart of a fucking lion, and he gonna bring the heat. Right, he went to that fucking man after he got knocked down, and every fucking thing. But the point was, he was just as fucking green. That's not giving back. Like you have.
Not to cut you off, and in doing that, guess what? He fucked up a whole generation up under him.
Right,
he
exactly.
Killed them while they was
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like. You gotta be able to pass the torch, bro.
68, you know, I say about like a cool 5 years from now, everybody's gonna have that blemish on their record because guess what? You smothered everybody out as an infant.
Hold on. Not only that, let's just say Jaime lost to him, right? Berlanga lost to him. If he loses a Bud, that look bad on their shit now.
Yeah, look bad to everybody else. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like you didn't do that right, bro. You just didn't do that right. You should have fought Benavidez, the guy that was him to hold the torch. And if you got him up out of that, would solidified your ass. That was the youngster that would have solidified you. Yeah. Like, could nobody beat me?
You know what
I'm saying?
You know a heavy. Remember, was it yesterday? Was it on your live?
Last night?
Like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, last night when I was like, bro, I'm not gonna green light it. I'm not gonna red light it. I'm gonna just give it a yellow light. I'm gonna drive slow and proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Well, and this is the shit I'm talking about. The fact that okay, get your money, okay, but the fact that you signed this 4-fight deal and Benavidez is nowhere popping up.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
that means this, coach. That means this, coach.
Straight duck. Daffy fucking duck.
Yep. If you don't have him in that 4 fight, yep, that is damn true. Good one, coach. Good one.
For sure.
Yeah, bro, because you know, at the end of the day, bro, you know, I mean, no disrespect to Brian, all them dudes this up in Omaha, bro. No disrespect to them because I fucks with them, bro. But at the same time, homie, guess what? I don't want to see the Bud fight. I want to see the Benavidez fight
That's right. That's right.
I don't want to see the Bud.
And that's just
I
being
can take or
100%.
leave the Bud fight.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
100%.
And that's
But
why I say
see the
Turkey.
Benavidez fight.
Turkey probably feels like he got one over on Jake Paul, and whoever else. But Canelo's the real winner here. Canelo is the real fucking winner because he's getting a huge bag, probably getting overpaid again. Slick. That's what we was talking about. We wish, for this one, we would love to see the numbers for the contract because he definitely overpaid. But all you really getting when you really look at that contract is the fight that Turkey wanted all along, and that was the Bud Crawford fight. You're not getting anything else, man. The rest of that shit is trash, man.
Trash. Hey, y'all remember Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko? And everybody was like, "Oh man, he need to fight Rigondeaux, man. Oh, Lomachenko ducking him, all that shit."
Loma tried
and
to
I
tell
said
niggas.
that's the biggest cherry pick in the world if they fight. And guess
Loma
what?
Loma tried to tell niggas.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I feel like this Bud Crawford Canelo shit is, bro. I want you to fight Benavidez. You beat Benavidez, I shut the fuck up.
Right. A lot of people would.
Yeah. Like I don't understand. And it's not like he at the age where I get he's slowing down, but like I watch fighters over the years that slow down, and sometimes it proves that they're just more seasoned and more poised. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to see, man. Like, dude, you want like people not talking about you getting old and shit. You take that guy out, man. It's like, nigga, I still got it. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What you talking about? It's just that I'm more smart and more wiser with my movement and this and that third. You get what I'm saying? And like I don't shit on him for the Bivol loss. He should have lost that fucking fight. You went to 175 fighting the man. You get what I'm saying? That was supposed to happen. But now you got a guy that was at 168 and you don't want to fight him. Like everything you doing is make you look bad, bro. You went and fought a 175 pounder and then you went and fight Benavidez and you was going to fight Jake Paul. You fought Jaime McGill. It's like you talking about my legacy. Your intel end of your legacy is starting to look like shit.
Yeah. You know what it's like? You know what it's like, and I'm glad you mentioned it. You know what it's like, and maybe Canelo, because I be trying to look at this shit from several different perspectives, but maybe Canelo is just taking the advice of Reynoso, and his team. It's almost like when Rocky was about to fight Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang kept calling him out. You know what I mean? Clubber kept calling him out, and what Mickey say? Y'all remember what Mick said?
No, I don't remember.
Y'all ain't no Rocky niggas.
No, I watched Rocky, but I remember.
Mick tried to tell that nigga, hey man, don't fight that nigga. That nigga is hungry. He's a beast, and you gonna lose. Mick told Rock
22 rounds, Rock.
I was waiting for the voice.
Mick was telling that nigga, man, don't fight Clubber. Clubber gonna kill your ass. You feel me? So I'm thinking like, damn, maybe Canelo is being smart here and he has to just deal with the backlash because he knows.
But that's my thing, though.
His team knows.
That's my thing. Like I evaluate all of that. What you're saying, like,
but what Rocky
everybody knows.
Rocky fought that nigga anyway. He got his ass bust.
But the thing is, like for Canelo, the only kryptonite for Canelo, it has been a boxer. That's the only mother opposes the problem to him. Anybody can fight with the back foot and can move. He don't like that shit. Whereas the Benavidez, he gonna come to you. He gonna give you what you want. A stationary target that's willing to fight you.
Yeah. I mean, it's the perfect style matchup.
It's like there's no, like with that matchup, there's no excuse.
And that's why I say he's so full of contradictions.
Colin Smith, go back and look at Colin Smith. What did Colin Smith do? He was tall, he had the reach, and he did what? Stay right in front of motherfucking goddamn Canelo and tried to fight his ass. It'd be the same fucking fight. It's something about Benavidez. It's something he see.
But let Canelo tell it. That's the fights that he won't. That's the crazy part. He don't want to be in there with no real boxers that's gonna move around. He's been saying the same shit for years.
Him or Eddie. Eddie said it. Eddie been saying it.
Benavidez who ain't going nowhere, and you don't fight him.
Right.
Good
luck, bro. I'm gonna get out of here.
Gonna make him work, bro.
All right, E-Dub, salute to you, bro.
God, man,
thank you for coming on, man.
Don't worry about it. Subscribe to Heavy Bag. Subscribe to GNT Sports. Subscribe to E-Dub. Keep the news. We out, bro. We holler, bro.
Hey, I'm on it, E-Dub. I'm on it.
E-Dub, appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, man, Canelo been screaming that shit for years, man. And then you get the nigga that's tailor made for you. You don't want to fight. That's the crazy. You don't want to fight the nigga that's tailor made for you.
Yeah, yeah, and
Crazy work.
and this ain't no like. I'm not hating. I'm a big like person. Like if I see it, I'm stumbling on my words. I hate to see a person with great skills and just waste them. It's almost like you abusing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You keep fighting these fucking motherfuckers you know you're going to beat. When you get in a tough fight, you're going to have a fucking problem. Because ain't shit getting sharpened no more. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You become stagnant. You know? And so it's not like I'm saying like, oh, Canelo get his ass whooped, nothing like that. It's just the fact that we all are watching the same fucking movie and people are looking at this movie in so many different angles when it's only one way to look at this shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I want to see Canelo. I have no problem. I don't give about nationalities. If you got the skills to pay the fucking bills, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the motherfucking day, if you not going to use them fucking skills to progress your career or solidify your legacy in lack of better words, then what are you here for? What the fuck you here for, bro?
I just think sometimes you cross that threshold where you so big that don't nobody want to see you in fights that we just don't feel is 50-50, man. And
they don't even, I'll take a 40. I'll take a 40-60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least I got a upset is worthy. These fights he got, it's like, it's not even a chance of an upset.
Oh, and every time I look at that fight plan, man, that's a bullshit fight plan, bro.
Like, I like Bud. I love Bud, bro. I'm the biggest Bud fan you probably gonna fucking know. But at the end of the motherfucking, hey, bitch, get your ass. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be drinking right now. This mother, hey, who in here got a wrench? Get him up out of here, bro.
Oh, Mark. Get on your job,
I don't
Mark.
play that shit, bro.
Yeah, he on your side.
Sue Surf or who the fuck you is.
Why you always got so many trolls on your channel, bro?
Because they know I'm with the shits. Fuck him and his mama. Your daddy should pull it out, ho.
Damn, what he post?
I don't know if it's always coming with this racist ass shit. I don't play that shit. I told you I don't play racist shit. And I don't play motherfucking that pedo shit. You could have just cursed me out and I'd have been with the shits, bro. But that
you come over here with the crazy
shit. Talking about slave, fucking black hypocrites and all, man. You kiss. Thank you, Mark. Salute to you, Mark.
If you don't knock it the fuck off, you ugly motherfucker.
That nigga calling niggas slaves, guy. Who hurt your heart, bro?
Bitch ass nigga. Bitch gone somewhere. Suits round one. Round one a troll, but shit.
Hey, Mark,
you know.
Hey, Mark,
I love round one.
Out of here, Mark.
Round one a troll. I got trolls, man. I dig them. You know what I'm saying? But when you get that racist shit, I don't fuck around, bro. Because if you was there, I slap the piss out your ass. I don't like that shit.
You said round one a troll too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dog. He came on. Hey, salute to round one because I never gave him his respect. Round one was because I got the bull stuff behind me and shit, you know.
Yeah,
he a Kobe fan, so he used to come on and troll me like it wasn't shit. And he even got up and told everybody, like, yeah, man, but he knew who I was. Like, I go back and forth with your ass. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But when you get, did you ever see the video with this dude named Universe came over here, bro? Oh my God, boy, I lit his ass up. I lit this was not too long ago. I lit his ass up. He got on this motherfucker. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't play the, you know, the grape shit, the fucking pedo shit, and that shit. Man, you can go on with that shit, bro. I'm not even gonna entertain that dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know, but I like the trolls though, because like I said, they become my entertainment, bro. Clowns are clowns for a reason, man. The only trolls I got honorary trolls. Like round one, he's an honorary troll, bro, because he's a real one. He know he trolls, but he got respect. You know what I'm saying? Like he got this motherfucker like, shit, you be with the shits, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Mark William, my nigga. Mark said,
round one said,
holiday nigga, get him out of here.
Right.
Get him out of here.
Facts. Hey, my boy round one said, man, I want BLTB shit. He kicked me out the fucking chat. You didn't, man. You with the shits. Goddamn right. I'm with the shits, bro. I'm not like that. I like that shit. But I don't like the racist shit. And I don't play that.
Gosh,
if that's the
just on standby, boy.
Like I'm on camera, bro. You could join on me. You see everything. You get what I'm saying? Why you gotta go that route?
My guy Mark Wynn is a fucking goon.
Pistol Pete over there, boy. That's right,
bro.
Like I said, got them snipers, bro. Capo, get them up out of here.
Mark a capo.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't play that shit though. But
damn, it's 1:30. All right, man. I gotta get the hell out.
That's what it do,
surprised my
fam.
wife ain't open up this door yet.
Hey,
That's
that's what it do, bro. And you got your baby girl home too, man. Enjoy your time with your baby girl,
I'm
bro.
gonna get on out of here, man. Salute to everybody, man. Much love. Yeah, this was a great show. Slick, we got to do it again, man. I miss these days, man. I miss these days.
Co-host, man. I dig it.
For sure, man. I'm gonna get on out of here though, man. Salute everybody, much love, man. Salute my guy GMT9, the whole joint, the goon, the capo, Mark Wynn. I appreciate you. E-Dub, even Jigglypuff for coming up here, man, stating his case.
We gonna call him JP. We gonna call him JP.
Yeah, JP. All right, man. I'm getting up out of here, bro.
That's what it do, fam. Salute to you, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep going. I ain't stopping.
I go on and on. Look at that.
Goddamn right. Shit. But no, for real, man. That's my thing, bro. I think everybody wants the Benavidez fight. Nobody wants. I ain't gonna say nobody don't want it. It's just the next best thing, the Terrence Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the fight live up to his hype. You know what I'm saying? And
I think people, like diehard Bud fans,
mm-hmm.
because Bud, after the Spence win, he didn't pick up a few fanboys, and it's kind of awkward to me because we went from extreme Bud hate to now we got Bud fanboys.
Yeah,
and I keep on saying, bro, that victory over Earl Spence, don't take that shit.
Yeah, you can't hold. That's different. You can't hold on to that.
Yeah,
can't hold on to that. Me and you called that fight before the fight happened.
Yeah.
He was tailor-made for Bud style, flat-footed, double jab this, double jab that. Like, once he learned to get over that jab is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So we knew, and like I said, he was coming out southpaw. Didn't nobody want to believe it, but we knew it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was just it. But this is a different monster.
But see,
it's just a different monster.
Though. You know what I'm saying? I was the one guy on here that said that, hey, man, I don't think Earl Spence is that special, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in my heart,
was.
And considering the fact of how he lost and what Bud did to him, it seems like I'm right in my opinion.
You was right, but we didn't think he was gonna get did like that. Cause nigga, you was on my couch, nigga. When he pushed that, nigga, we both was like, whoa, it's over. When we saw that shit, we was like, this shit done.
Now watch this though. Wait, what happens when Crawford pushes Canelo and he don't budge?
Yeah, I don't think he gonna try to push. I don't think he gonna get close enough to push that nigga. If he get that close, bro,
he sleep.
Yeah, bro. I don't think he's gonna get that close. If he does, shitting me, bro. My God, like why would you want to test them type of water?
Fighter, bro. He's not a defensive fighter. He's got decent defense. It ain't great. It ain't good. It's decent.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's
that's
a hell of an offensive fighter.
Yeah, he's a hell of an offensive fighter, and his problem is he's willing to trade, and that's not a good thing. You gotta know when to fold them, as they say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ain't it. Salutes, Mark. What's going on, bro?
Brother Mark, what's up, man?
How are you, boys?
Oh man,
shit.
Yes, sir.
I've been listening the whole time and in the chat, but now that the decks are cleared, I thought I'll come in because it gets a little bit talking over the top of each other, sort of thing, when there's too many in there. So
I got you. But yeah,
no,
man.
I was just talking to RC on Messenger.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I got the feeling he was a bit offended by what I said the other day. I only wrote it in the chat, but I wasn't dissing him at all. I was just curious to what he had to say, because he'd only told us like an hour before about
we knew
Jake Paul thing.
Yeah, we knew a hell of time though. Like, I knew,
and then
way ahead of time.
It was only like an hour later that it came out on your live, as you were doing your live, that it had all changed. So I explained to him that I just genuinely wanted to know what he had to say about it, because it was within a short time of him saying what he said on the live, and then it all changed up. So
yeah, no, that's
all good. RC is one of the greatest trolls that ever lived.
Yeah, he'll troll shit.
Yeah, but he's not a sook either, so he was all good about it.
Yeah. He cool. Like we did that show or whatever. Like we knew way ahead of time. It just happened to come out that time after we was on. You know what I'm saying? So it was already had took precedent. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, it just happened to sound like that. We got on talking about it an hour later. It came out like, but yeah, we knew way ahead of time.
Casino was devastated. He's like, we just wasted 2.5 hours.
Speaking of Casino, where he at tonight?
Man, Casino was hot. He said, "Man, we've been up here 2 hours talking about this bullshit and this shit to change." He was mad at the motherfucker.
But the homie, hey, guess what though? The homie said a contract was signed. A contract was signed.
It was signed. He showed called us until he said, hey, that motherfucker signed. It's signed. That boy signed. I said, what?
Then you got Canelo putting out his little video saying, fuck this YouTuber, I'm not going to fight a YouTuber. Yet he clearly signed a fucking contract.
He signed it. Yeah, he did. Yep. And if Turkey couldn't beat it, he was going to fight Jake Paul, bro. And that's why I want people to understand why, like, it might have been used for leverage, right? But that's the key word, leverage, to try to get something out of somebody else. And if that other person was willing to pay more than what that person doing, he was going to fight fucking Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's what the paperwork was saying, wasn't it?
Yeah, so like
I don't think
that's not a scapegoat for.
Bro. I think he was, but he just got like some other. He found it out because guess what? The mistake was MVP's mistake. It wasn't Canelo's mistake.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's right. That's what I find funny is what that other woman or man or whoever was Nikita or whatever the name.
Sign it. Yeah.
Well, why wasn't she right there and sign at the same time everybody else did?
That was right, and that was my thing too, though. But what Nine was saying is that they had that man dead to rights on that fucking contract. He signed it. My thing is, if Turkey didn't persuade him, he was gonna fight Jake Paul. I think he would have fought Jake Paul.
Yeah,
and I think that he saw that it was turning into a bad look. Like I think not him. I think that Turkey brought it to his attention. Like you hear what everybody's saying about your ass, right? You know what I'm saying? Now I can give you X, Y, and Z. You can take this route. Or you can go on that Jake Paul route and they're going to shit on you for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that might have persuaded them to go the other way. But to even entertain the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what? We talking about Benavidez, bro. And you talking about
Turkey. Turkey obviously played it well, though.
Yeah, he did. He waited till the last minute and got that shit. I got to give it to him, though, man. Dude proving to be a businessman like it ain't shit. You know what I mean? He getting his fucking way. I give him that. But like I said, the next couple of years, we are truly going to see if he's good for the sport, because what people ain't understanding, with every little step he take, he's gaining more and more power over the sport.
But see, my thing is, I know he's good for the sport in general, but he's not good for the sport over here in the States.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, I think that's what he's trying to ultimately do. When I did my research, I don't know if y'all was listening when I was talking about, I found out like he didn't partner with TKO. Remember I did that shit a long time ago, and now it's true. He didn't came out, him and TKO, they are trying to do a boxing league. He want an American team, basically, UK team, China, Japan, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's his ultimate goal. You get what I mean? To create tournaments. And if you look at it, what he's doing, that's basically what he's doing. Tournaments, bro. If you look at it, right, he's taking the winners, fight the winners, and the losers fight the losers. That's a tournament. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the losers beat the loser. Now you take that loser that won, and you take the winner of that one, and then they fight. You know what I'm saying? That's tournament style ass fighting. And I think that's what he ultimately is trying to get to. Case in point, we didn't get to this. Shout out to everybody that's still sticking around, because I know y'all saw the thumbnail. May 3rd is a motherfucker, because now you got Canelo on May 3rd, right? But guess who else on that motherfucker? Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Mark McCauley.
I thought Devin Haney was fighting in BOK Prime.
No. He's fighting Riyadh.
I heard something about that.
He was supposed to fight BOK Prime. But remember they took that trip to Riyadh?
Yeah.
And he talked to him. So it's not all, now that's a stacked card. Now you got him, Ryan.
He getting motherfuckers that crash out of their damn contracts too.
Yeah. So he got all these motherfuckers on one card. He gonna have Canelo main event, Devin, who I don't know who's gonna be the co-main, but he got Devin, Ryan, and Mark McCauley on all one card. We already got a blockbuster card February 22nd. Now this shit finna come May 3rd with all them motherfuckers on there. Then he said Ryan Garcia win, Devin win. They fight in October. And guess who fighting on that card? Tiafimo.
Yep.
Teofimo getting a fucking winner. This dude, that's tournament style. Tell me that's not tournament
That's
style.
tournament.
Fucking.
You got a fucking.
That's a
bracket.
tournament.
You got a bracket, nigga.
There you go. And that's what he's aiming to do, bro. And then when I did my research, he partnered with TKO and Dana White gonna help him out in doing it. He's trying to get tournament style as boxing. That's where he wants to be.
But yeah, bro, I'm about to take off, man. You enjoy your night, y'all fellas.
Yes, sir.
Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, Mark, bro.
See you, on.
Shout out to everybody. You, Mark, RC, Heavy, Punch, all the whole crew, man. You know, everybody out there, man. Shout out to the panel, man. The chat, everybody there, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and remember, it don't cost much to pay attention to a motherfucking pimp. Holla at y'all.
Facts.
Weird ass nigga.
Facts. Salute to him, man. I'm gonna go through his chat and I'm gonna get up out here too, man. I said DGO.
Hey, can I just go back just for 2 seconds?
Hell yeah. No. You get your piece off.
You were just talking about Turkey a second ago and taking over, and I was listening to another live earlier today. I forget which one it was, but anyway, there was a female on there that's got her own, and she's American. She's got her own page, or channel, and she was saying that she asked the question. What? So you're all happy to release the control of boxing to a foreigner?
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting back thinking, you do realise that the rest of the world thinks that boxing is run by foreigners at the moment, which are Americans. To the rest of the world, Americans are foreigners. You know what I mean?
Right. It's
she was making it. Yeah, it was. I found that really weird. I thought
it's the shift of power.
It's like a bubble, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And it's the shift of power. And I have been saying this for the last 5 years that the UK was going to take over. You know what I'm saying? Because the more and more I've watched boxing, I find the better boxing is UK because they fight more often, right?
Yeah.
It's just that they weren't getting the UK boxers weren't getting the national attention. And I kept saying if they do, they're going to take over because, like I said, they fight more often. They match up with no problem. There's usually no running or no disputes.
They do get the coverage in the rest of the world. It's just America
it's just
not paying
America.
attention to it. That's
right. So, you know, and it's just that the American market tends to pay more money. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they tend to cross over to get that bigger payday. But
that's right.
Now they're getting the shine. Now it's up. We starting to see American boxers get beat left and right. You see what I'm saying? Because they never step outside of America to want to fight nobody else. And this is when I gave my spiel on the belts. The belts say world champion.
Yeah.
World, not American champion. You see what I'm saying? So now we're starting to see this surge of UK boxers, Eastern European boxers, and so on and so forth that's stepping in the game that are opposing all these problems for American boxers. And it's just for American boxers to fucking step their game up. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I have no problem with that because, like I say, iron sharpens fucking iron, right? How are we going to get the next best boxers if it ain't no real competition, right? So I'm glad there's competition here. Now, for her comment to give it away to a foreigner, I agree with you, Mark. But what she don't understand is this ain't your ordinary fucking foreigner. This is one man that is making a lot of shit happen. It's safe to call him the Jesus Christ of fucking boxing at this point. All right.
Yeah.
He's making shit happen with a fucking like Jesus turned water to fucking wine with no fucking problem. When in America we have 3 of the major fucking promotions, and these motherfuckers were acting like little bitches with toys that don't want to fucking share. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing but these other promoters' fault. Because if they'd have been giving us the fights everybody wanted to see, then Turkey wouldn't have had nowhere to go.
I'm going to give you my whole spiel I gave about 2 years ago, real quick, fast and in a hurry. I said Top Rank will be like the development league because they get all the young guys and they develop them and they put up the most cards on through the year so they can get seen. You bump up, if you're good enough, you bump up to Golden Boy, they're going to give you your competition. And I said, what's the other motherfucker? Al Heyman and them. They should be a PR firm because they seem to take boxers and make them seem like superstars before they even superstars. You get what I'm saying? And if all of them could sit at a table, they could have ran boxing. You get what I'm saying? They could have ran fucking boxing, bro. You
But
enter
instead,
boxing,
they're
you
too
with Top
scared
Rank.
and too scared to get, their fighter to fight their fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all about greed. In-house. Yeah.
Yeah. It was all about fucking greed. And the writing was on the wall. Top Rank has gave birth to every American star that we've ever known, bro. They outgrew Top Rank. They got out their contracts and left. You get what I'm saying? Some went to Golden Boy, some went to PBC. But the point is that all they had to do was come together.
Most of them were at Golden Boy before Al came along and decided to steal half his.
He stole Golden Boy fighters.
Half his fighters. Yeah, that's right.
So like at the end of the day, and they had been partnered up since Mayweather. Mayweather was beating up all the Golden Boy fighters. You see what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, they could have took over, but no, like you said, nobody wanted to get a cash cow up and put them up and fight this cash cow. And it took one man with a shitload of money where you couldn't turn it down, and it made it work. Now you mad at that? This is an actual fan. This dude is living a dream that I always spoke of. Man, I wish I had this my money. I pay him to get in the ring so I can see that shit. He's actually getting to do that shit.
Yeah.
And now that he got to do it, and now that he had success with that heavyweight card in December, and now that, okay, maybe this could be something, I'm going to keep going with it. And he's keep going with the shit. And now he's starting to put a business plan with it. Now people are getting upset about it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, it's just like, people don't like what's different. You get what I'm saying? Now it's going to be a different walk. You know what I mean? And this is and what people understand is, this is what the sports need. I get that it's foreign, meaning that a lot of fights are gonna be in Rio. I get that shit. You know what I'm saying? But how many times you motherfuckers go to a WWE wrestling match?
Yeah.
You know, more than half America ain't been to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's right.
You know, so it's not like everybody gets to go to these boxing matches. So I'm not mad at that neither. At least he's fucking trying. The more momentum going, more people get on the side, he can spread the fucking fights around. You know what I mean? Something that your promoters could have been doing here in America. I say the same shit that they talk about Turkey keeping them fights over there in Saudi, right?
Yeah.
The same shit I say here in America. All the fights in Vegas. I don't have money for a flight to go to Vegas all the damn time.
No, that's right.
Why the fuck you can't? Why you can't?
I don't like the Riyadh shit because it's like 4:00 in the morning here when they're on. You know, at least when they're in America.
That's the biggest issue. Now, when you say that, I understand.
At least when they're in America, it's like Sunday morning our time, Saturday night your time. You know what I mean?
Right,
Finished by lunchtime, 1:00 sort of thing over here.
Right.
But that's why I like Eddie Hearn's starting to make a bit of a push into Australia with Jai and Sky and the other young heavyweight he's got. Whatever his name
I like
is.
him. Yeah, I like him.
And there's a few others he's got as well. You know what I mean? And if he can, then we might get some fights on a Saturday night here. You know what I mean?
Right. So I like what I'm seeing, and we also have to understand this is the birth of a new era. So it ain't gonna be perfect in the beginning. You get what I'm saying?
No, cool.
Let's just, like I said, next couple of years we're gonna see how it go. But for the most part, man, bro, without this guy, we would not be seeing none of these fights. And that's a guarantee. That's a fact.
That's exactly right. But with Turkey coming in, maybe these other promoters, American promoters, will get their shit together.
Yeah.
And start fucking putting on,
and that's
mixing their fighters together, and then they can take back over.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get it together. That's exactly right, bro. And I really, really wish people would try to understand that. Now, for his business in Vegas and all that, I get that, because it's like, you're taking money out of my pocket. You're taking tourism. Okay, that's a whole nother side of the spectrum. But as a fan, bro, these fights that we are seeing, we would never see Beterbiev. I can guarantee Bivol and Beterbiev had never fought.
You would never have got the Fury Usyk either.
Fury Usyk, none of that shit, bro. And a rematch at that.
Exactly.
Like what? You know what I'm saying? No, like.
And both undisputed fights as well.
Right. And he's making it okay to lose. He's bringing that back. I like that. Just because you lose don't mean you're garbage, bro.
No, but that's another American thing, to be honest. That's
yeah. But it wasn't, but
don't really matter.
It wasn't
it's
always
how
like
you
that.
lose.
Doesn't matter. You go. There you go. And I've always said that it's not that you lost, it's how you lose, bro.
That's right.
Smoking
Tim
Joe.
Tszyu, I'll go back to Tim Tszyu. The Tim Tszyu loss against Fundora, that was acceptable. You know, it was
Yeah, that was
they
a
fought to
warrior.
the
That
end,
was a
blah, blah, blah,
warrior
blah,
thing.
blah. That second loss, that was bad.
Yeah,
He needs to improve.
Yeah, that was bad. The first one, that was some warrior shit.
Yeah.
That was some warrior shit with Fundora. But that second one, yes, that was him getting his own way. He should have known not to get up so fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, and all that stuff. That was rookie mistakes, and that's fine.
He just thought he was going to walk through that block. That's what happened there, I think.
But it's tons of fighters who lost on their debuts, bro. On their pro debuts, that are legends today. And now, in this later stage of boxing in America, oh, he lost. He's garbage. Dude could be fucking 45-1. Oh, he was garbage. What? That's bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This one guy had his number, but he beat everybody. Like, no, that's not how that's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm happy that, like, these tourneys he's doing where, okay, the losers can fight the losers and immediately work their way back up. Because guess what? We don't got to wait for fucking sanctioning bodies talking about eliminators.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's like you and Nine were talking about Spence before I got on. You know, a lot of people were holding him in massive esteem, and to me, I never seen it. You know, I thought Bud were going to beat him easily the whole time.
Yeah,
and then that proved to be the case. But see, this is what happens when you're kept in a bubble. You think these fighters are so great.
Yep.
It's a bit like Jamel Charlo. So now I'm not sure. You know that everybody thought, oh, Jamel's, you know, he's undisputed. He's great. But the cropper he was fighting is nowhere near as good as the crop at 154 now. So for me, it'd be interesting to see if he comes back and when he comes back, how he goes, because the new crop is just so much better, I think, you know?
Yeah, and you're right about Earl being in a bubble, fighting in-house and all of that stuff. That was always the problem. He kept all his main stars in-house, and they never got the sharp iron. They fought people that they knew they could beat. And that's what happens. If I keep feeding you fish, man, when you get to a real shark, you ain't gonna be able to swim. So like, you got to get out there and test the waters, bro. Like how they Abdullah Mason got knocked down twice, right? And everybody's like, "See, I told you." What you mean, bro? That dude got back up with the heart of a lion and won that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that was more of a proven thing, but it just shows how ass backwards people look at boxing today. And that's not, it shouldn't be that way. And that's why I say it's okay for motherfucker to lose. It's about how you come back from that shit, bro. If you stay in this game long enough, you're gonna lose.
That's right. It's
Mayweather.
Well, you know, I was a big, massive Tim Tszyu fan.
Right.
But now I'm interested to see how's he going to come back from this, because he got an absolute ass whipping last fight. That was a trashing.
Right.
And it looked really, really bad. And I'm thinking now, okay, so he's not as good as I thought he was, but can he build himself back? You know what I mean? And if he can build himself back and get to the top again, you know, we'll hold belts again, then it's another tick in the box to me, you know?
That's a fact. That's a fact, Mark. That's a fact. Beat by Sir said the Mayweather effect. I agree with you, man, because he made that O seem so priceless. And that O don't mean shit, bro. That O, man, to me, it don't. To other people, man, if y'all go back in the history books, it was so many dope ass fighters out there that had loss on their records, bro. They were just dope as shit. And you gonna find that guy. It's gonna be a guy that's gonna have your number. It don't have to even come when you get old. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody out there for somebody if you're gonna be a constant fighter like that. Not a once a year fighter, but you're a constant fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I feel like you should have to earn that once a year fight. That's for people like Bud. They talk about that Bud fight once a year. Yeah, dude, fucking 36 years old. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, but you got fighters who are young as fuck talking about I'll fight once a year. What the fuck is that about? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it should be like that.
My old man gave me one bit of advice that sort of has always stuck in my head when I was a young bloke. I was wild as hell, and was always fighting and carrying on. And he said to me, he said, "Trust me." He said, there will always be somebody better than you out there."
Right.
And he was dead right. I've had my head fair share of ass whoopings.
Yeah, you learn from that shit. You either gonna learn from it and get better, goddamn it, what you do. That's just it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Tunney, I think, who was that? Who was his first name? James Tunney? Old boxer. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass handed to him by Jack Dempsey, I think. I might be wrong. Was it Jack Dempsey? And he told, Jack Dempsey told him, he said, in that loss, he said, you know what I learned? And they said, and the dude was like, what? He said, that shit ain't gonna never fucking happen again. It's never gonna, like it did something to him. Like, no, that shit not gonna happen again. And that's what comes from, bro. Because sometimes you be so high on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be humbled sometime. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back even fucking better, bro. Like I tell people, go look at the fighters of Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson whooping some ass, but some of the fighters went on like 10 fight win streaks. You know what I'm saying? Because of that ass. Well, they wasn't finna have that no more. Like that's just boxing, bro. It's a fighting sport, bro. This ain't a team sport. It's an individual sport.
Doesn't even matter about boxing. It's life. You know what I mean? Everybody fucks up. Everybody fucks up.
That's right.
In some way, sooner or later. But it's how you come back from that and how you react to that. That's what counts. That's what counts.
That's what fucking counts, bro. Because this motherfucker, and what Rocky say, this motherfucker called life will beat your ass down. It's about how you come back from that shit, bro. 100%. I agree. That's what make boxing so relatable, man. I was just like you. I was a fighter. I was always out there fighting in the streets and shit like that. Like, dog, it's just so relatable, bro. And some of these guys that have stories where they got money and they fighting, and some fighting because they don't want to go back to that poorhouse they came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got real life storylines to this shit. But it's just like say Nine said, these promoters be pimping some of these motherfuckers, and then when they come realization, they won't get out their contracts and shit like that. Like, this is some bullshit. Because when you young and you hear $1 million, shit, where do I sign? You know what I'm saying? But you ain't reading none of the. You didn't read none of the paperwork.
I'm old, man. You weigh $1 million in front of me. I'm signing that shit.
Right. But ain't nobody read the contract. Now you stuck for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
and then, hey, look. And then you on your 7th year, and they talking about, we think you ready for a title shot, but you didn't read the contract. When you win the title, that's a 5-year extension.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now you stuck for an extra 3 years.
But I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a finicky game, bro. It's a finicky game, man. But this is, I love boxing, bro. It's better than any other sport out there, man, because it's an individual sport, man. That for me, boxing has no excuses. You was in there, get that motherfucker out of there. You know what I mean? Beast by Surge said boxing is a business and a sport. Second, that is a fact. He said only if Turkey was an American. Beast by Surge. Let me tell you something. If Turkey was an American, they wouldn't give him the respect that he getting now. Part of being the foreign is why he get the respect, because Saudi, what was it, like the record of what do you call them, sheiks? Like they own the oil, they own, it's a lot of rich motherfuckers. People don't understand the amount of money over there. Rich people that are in America, no, ain't got shit with them over there. You get what I'm saying?
That's right. They got mountains of money, man.
Like, just to put it in perspective,
rich people in America got like a hill, but they got mountains.
They got mountains of money, right? So, like, think about it. I'm gonna give you a case in point. Everybody hearing about the tariffs that Trump is doing, right? He's not gonna do that to Saudi. He's not gonna do that to India. He's not gonna do it to none of them. You see what I'm saying? He's not. If anything, he's gonna try to get them to invest. He already got the Saudis invested in America. He's not go to the India. People think China. He tell you China, all the products come from China. Nuh-uh. That's not true. If you do your research,
mate, I'll tell you, I've never seen nothing like it. The last 10 years here in Australia, man, you go to a petrol station or a fuel station, or what do you call it, a gas station here? Yeah. Indians.
Yeah. Indians.
You go to a takeaway restaurant, Indians.
That's why I tell everybody, man.
A lot of bars. You go to a bar, Indians.
Right. That's why I try to tell people.
Man, they are taking over, right?
Not only that, the N1 visa and shit like that, majority of American geniuses are Indian. You see what I'm saying? And Chinese. So I'm saying, I say this because it's a lot of misleading information out there where, like, he say stuff like, I slapped the tariff on China and I slapped the tariff on Canada. Yeah, them the small boys. He not gonna do that to the motherfuckers that would actually make a difference. You see what I'm saying? He not gonna do that to India. He's not gonna do it to Saudi. He's not gonna do nothing Middle Eastern. He's not gonna do none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it pays to pick up a newspaper, read sometime, and you'll learn that shit, because they're not gonna put that shit on the internet. They're not gonna put that shit on the TV. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, my point is this: that if he was American, he would not get that type of respect, because he's Saudi. He comes from over there money. They know how much money he could bring, and that's why we'll sit at the table with him. If he would have came over, if he was American and said, I'm gonna start up a fucking promotion company, and so what, I'm worth this amount of $1 trillion. They're still looking at them like, so, and then you just got $1 trillion. When you look at a Saudi, they like, that shit infinite.
Yeah.
Now it's like, how much money can we get him to spend? You understand what I'm saying?
That's it. How much can we drag out of him? That's
Right.
exactly right.
It's a difference, bro. It's a real difference when it comes to them. And that's why Turkey Al-Sheikh don't have no problem saying that. Like today, I was so happy, and it's gonna go over a lot of people's heads. But in an interview today, he said, we make money off of commercializing. He doesn't care. That's why he can make a pay-per-view $29 because what he wants to do is whatever he themes the fight, that's the commercializing. That's why now the Ring Magazine fights he's going to present, the next 3 Ring magazines is going to be SNK based off of a video game. That tells you how much that video game company is paying him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I heard you say that earlier, yeah.
So now we know how he makes his money. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a little fuck how much I pay a fighter, because what they giving us, man, it don't make a difference.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you're dealing with an entity like that, that's crazy. The only part is that I worry is that one man can't hold all the fucking power. Yeah. That's when shit get corrupt. You get what I'm saying?
Then it leads to a dictatorship. That's right.
There you go. That's when shit get fucking corrupt, bro. You know,
this is where PVC and Bob Arum and the other mob, they all need to pull their socks up and do better.
That's right.
Because if they were doing better to start with, he wouldn't have even got a foothold into the joint, you know?
Yeah, like you got to, but learn from it though, right? Learn from it and put y'all shit to the side, and y'all put some roles together and become y'all own entity, bro. Y'all didn't need, they didn't need to be separate. They could have made way more money coming together than being separate.
Ego, that's what that's about, I suppose.
Ego, that's right. You got Bob, the old man, that feel like because he's been around since the 60s, he know more than all these motherfuckers. You got De La Hoya, that was a championship fighter and went through the shit, so he feel like, oh, I know what's best for the fighter. And then you got Al Heyman, who come from the entertainment industry and feels like he can market a fighter better than anybody else. And all these egos are clashing. And not understanding, if you combine all of those egos, the knowledge of Bob, how to treat fighters from De La Hoya, and the marketing of fucking Al, bruh, y'all would be an unstoppable fucking force.
I was going to say, that's game over right there.
You would be an unstoppable fucking force, bro.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this for years. You know what I'm saying? And now it takes the sad thing. Now the fans are 50-50 split on Turkey. But the thing is, it's what everybody ain't looking at. It's sad that it took somebody from the outside to force them to get along.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, I'm gonna have to go, Slick.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, Mark. I appreciate you coming through.
No worries. All right. See you, mate.
All right, bro. All right, y'all, man. We're going to keep talking a little bit more, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, everybody who in that like button, bro. Y'all see the phone number right here. If you want to call in, go ahead and call in. You know what I'm saying? And give your opinion. You know what I'm saying? On this whole Turkey card and Canelo deal or whatever else, any other thing you want to talk about. But for as me, I'm going to keep talking about boxing. Y'all know me. I love boxing, so I can talk about this shit all fucking day. But, Beast by Sir said Turkey seemed to have some integrity. Yeah. He got integrity, man. And we got to understand. This is one thing I learned. When you're dealing with foreigners, and trust me, I dealt with a lot of them. Their MO, like anybody else, is their country first. So when you look at Turkey and think that he's supposed to do for America first, or he's supposed to do for any other country first, like you're just not thinking. You're not. Like you're not using the brain that God gave you. And in doing so, yeah, you're gonna brush some shoulders wrong. And that's perfectly okay. Because if you're doing a great job at what you do, those who don't like you, those who do think you're doing wrong, those who feel like, oh, he think he the shit. Guess what's gonna happen? They're all gonna end up conforming and working with you. In the words of what he said, Turkey, I'm talking about, he said, I don't gotta like you to do business with you. And that's the first rule of business. I don't have to fucking like you to do business, bro. I don't. When you go into business, you 9 times out of 10, you're not even friends with the person. Like for me, I done had 3 businesses, bro, right? And still got 2. Let me tell you, still got 1. Let me tell you something. I'm not friends with none of them. I'm not. I'm there to do business. You understand me? So I can give a damn if I like them or not. Peace by Surge. What's happening, baby? What's going on?
Man? What's going on, man? I never really get on YouTube like that and get on lives, but I figured I could keep you some company, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, this is the first time I ever seen you on a live, and I like how you bring your perspective on things, and you
I
you're
appreciate
definitely real knowledgeable on what you speak of. And I'm more of a casual fan, to be honest, but I kind of teeter in and out of being like a hardcore at times, depending on the subject. Yeah, man. I was the one that was talking about Turk and fully he was American and stuff like that. I was just kind of speaking in regards of if he had that notoriety here. So, because I know we want to make these fights here in the U.S., right? Like the big Canelo fights that are happening in Riyadh season to be over here. If only he just could do that over here and come, like you said, combine everybody together and have that power over here. That'd be great for us as American fans,
Yeah, but this is the thing. America itself is a country that's strictly about capitalism, right?
That's for
And
sure.
only the capitalist cares who's creating the monopoly. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, she dropped off, but I'll keep talking. Come on back up, bro. I don't know what happened, but only the capitalist cares about the monopoly, right? So if Turkey were here, he wouldn't be able to do none of this. He wouldn't be able to do what he's doing because they will say he's creating a monopoly. He's taking over. He's monopolizing the sport, and it's going to hinder from other promoters making money. Right? They will have the opportunity to sue him and stop him for creating this monopoly. Whereas he's not a promoter now. He's over there in Saudi. He can't be promoting from Saudi. So therefore he's an investor. But the thing is, he's labeling himself an investor with say so. And this is why he brung the promotion companies together. I will pay for this fight. I will pay the fighter, I will pay the promoter, but you got to make it happen. And he's facilitating what he wants through the promoters. Hence, we all saw Boychuk and Virgil Ortiz. That was technically Turkey's card. Okay? That was technically Turkey's card. But it was facilitated through Golden Boy Promotions. You get what I'm saying now? He paid for the entire event, but it's facilitated through a promoter. He can't be here and do what he wanted to do. Again, another example. August 3rd, Terrence Crawford, Madrimov, headline. Eminem was there. But what people didn't really pay attention to, there was all other fighters on that card from every other promotion. That kept everybody happy. He facilitated the fights through those promoters, but he fit the bill. If he was in America trying to do that, it wouldn't go that way. One, he wouldn't have no say so. And if he tried to talk to fighters without the promoter's permission, it would be a fucking problem. It's all sorts of ins and outs. The boxing is fucking crazy, bro. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. And it's sad to say that it took a person from afar to do that, because you got what he's doing with this type of money. You're right. He's making it where you can't say no. But there are billionaires here. If they want to invest in boxing, they can kind of do the same thing. The difference is they're going to want a return. 100%. They're going to want some type of return. Two, They're not gonna care about them. Say so. The promoter gonna say we gonna put this shit together and we'll address what fights we gonna make this year. We'll let you know. This is why you never heard of the private investors or the angel funders and things like that for PBC or things like that. We know who Bob Investor is, which is Disney. You know, he gets a check every month and he has to present those fights to them, but so and so forth. But like, you know, you don't hear about the investors here in America. Turki is very vocal because he has that dollar. He has the power of the dollar. That's the only strength he needs. He doesn't have to lift a weight. He doesn't have to do anything like that. He just say, can you do this for me? I want to pay this amount of money. You tell me how much the arena going to do. Let's put a plan together and see what we can do. And I'll fit the entire bill. Everybody wins. They're not going to argue with it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is why a foreigner had to come into the sport and do what he did. People need to stop hating on that, bro, because if you want to hate anybody, hate the promoters when they could have came together and gave us all the great fights on their own. And they chose not to do it. They chose not to do it. That's just it. That's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, I don't know what way we put it, but it is what it is. DGO082, salutes to you, fam. I hope y'all hit the subscribe button, bro, because we trying to grow over here, man. I ain't gonna lie, we not on here for nothing, man. I believe my show should be at the top tier. You feel me? Like I said, we got the phone lines, or you can be part of the show because this is the people show. It's the judges. That's why we call it the judges table. This is everybody's table. You come to the table, speak your opinion, whether it's by the link or this phone number right here. DGO said boxing collapsed in America due to the amount of pay-per-views that are low quality, fighters thinking like they are Mayweather. That is a fact, but more so, not the thinking of the fighters, it's the thinking of the promoter that wants that pay-per-view. Could you imagine if the pay-per-views we had consisted of fighters of Golden Boy and Top Rank? We would have stacked fucking cards. Stacked. Especially with Bob in the mix. He got Scotland, Japan, England. He got fighters all over that we all know, from the likes of Josh Taylor, Tyson Fury to Inoue. Like, cards would be stacked. And I feel like people are overlooking that fact. We cannot overlook that boxing has been in a slump due to the detriment of ourselves in this sport. It's not because of the Turk is coming through and giving us what we want. This is the ass backwards shit I'm talking about. What people are getting mad at the Turk because we get fights that we want, but at the same time, we're not gonna look at the people who has had the reins for many and many and many years. Make that make sense. I don't think it makes sense at all. Chappelle, salutes to you. He said, my brother Slick dropping knowledge and wisdom, man. Yeah, man, because I love this shit, bro. You know I am. DGO said again, he said all of the PBC fighters took an ass whooping with Turki. This is why they don't want to let Tank know Benavidez there. I think Benavidez shows up somewhere on it might not be Canelo, but I think Benavidez shows up there. Tank, I don't know, but Turk was on an interview today, and I implore you to go watch this 30-minute interview over on ESPN YouTube channel. He said he'll work with Tank. I don't gotta, if you don't like me and I don't like him, but I don't gotta like him to do business. I want to put him on a card. You know, that's just good business, right? So we'll see, you know what I mean? But you're right. PBC fights went over there. Who was a Deontay Wilder, Big Baby? They got their ass whooped, bro. Yeah. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Beast by Surge, or make them more affordable. Yeah, you can make them more affordable. We tried that. Remember, PBC tried it. They gave us a $30 card. I believe it was Ortiz, King Kong Ortiz, and it was Chris Arreola, I think, or it was the other Mexican heavyweight. And it was $30, but the shit was garbage. Like, It was in January too. Not this January. I think it was last year in January. That shit was garbage, bro. Like I wouldn't mind paying the $80 if it was quality fights. I wouldn't. The cards that Turkey gave me, if he charged me $80, I would. If Bud is $100 in Canelo, I'm paying it. Think about it. Even the May 3rd card, I don't know who Canelo is fighting, but we're gonna have Devin Haney fighting somebody. We know who he's fighting. I can't remember his name. Damn it, I can't remember his name. Ryan Garcia and Rolly. Mark McCauley is fighting somebody, and you know it's gonna be like 3 other fights on that card. If that was an $80 card, I will fucking pay it, bro. I would fucking pay it. And if Devin get past his opposition and Ryan get past his opposition, that's a headliner in October. Then he's putting Teofimo on there fighting somebody. Like, this shit crazy. Like, he's giving us quality fucking cards. And people mad at it. I'm not understanding. I can give a fuck how the man look, how he talk, his accent. I can give a fuck. All I give a fuck about is the fights. And I'm happy this shit is in my lifetime. Last time quality fights like this was happening is when Ali was fucking fighting, bro. Ken Norton and all of them motherfuckers and shit. Sugar Ray and I wasn't alive in the 70s and shit like that. I got to watch the reruns. This shit is happening during my fucking lifetime. I got to watch Usyk, a fighter that I had been following and didn't nobody know who Usyk was in cruiserweight because didn't nobody care about fucking cruiserweight. Got the Ali trophy, became undisputed, went to fucking heavyweight, and took on a boogeyman, right? One of them beat Anthony Joshua twice and turned around and beat Tyson Fury fucking twice. I got to see that shit in my fucking lifetime, bro. This man cleaned up the whole heavyweight division. I'm not glazing Turkey. I'm just, dude, his resume in the last couple of years is impeccable. Impeccable. In the last 5-6 years, you have not got what you got in the last 2 years. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Put one in the chat if you agree with that. Real talk. Put one in the chat if you agree. I swear to God, bro. So, like, I don't care. The politics and shit. I don't care about the politics. I don't care about none of that stuff, bro. I agree that was a blow beast by Surge. It was. You ain't lying about that. It was. That's why I hope they had a rematch. You feel me? The boys get past Parker. The boys got to get past Parker, and we'll get that fucking rematch, bro. They already agreed to it. Remember? That was a low blow, bro. He said that was a low blow, bro. Oh no. I said that shit backwards. See, don't drink and do a stream, y'all. Don't drink and do a stream. That wasn't a low blow. I'm saying it wrong. I agree. That's why I'm saying I agree with you, Beast by Surge. But you get what I'm saying. That wasn't a low blow, and I agree with you. That's why we need a rematch. Mark Wynn said Tank know he will have to fight a credible threat with Turkey. That's why he won't go. Hey, more likely anyway. I'm hoping it's anyway. Because there's really no credible people at 135 right now for him to fight, to be honest with you. So it would have to be an anyway or something like that. Catch him on the tail end on his way out. Unless they get somebody drop weight. Shakur. A Shakur anyway. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? And the way it's looking, if anybody can do it, he can. You feel me? That's how I'm looking at. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? What else y'all talking about? Turkey ain't dissing them, but they are dissing Turkey. They want none of the Saudi smoke. Yeah, bro. And the thing is, there's not really no Saudi smoke. He's bringing American smoke to Saudi. And they still don't want it. And they putting them on neutral ground. And I like that too. But now he's starting to branch off over here in America. He finna put his second American card over here. And there's going to be many more to come. You know what I mean? There's going to be many more to come. He has a foothold in boxing. And people going to have to accept that. Right? People going to have to conform. Like I said, people don't like different. They don't. I hear it all the time. That's why I tell people, don't tell people your dreams. I got a lot of different ideas and stuff, and I tell people, like, man, you crazy, man. I don't think that shit gonna work. People quick to shoot down your ideas. And then when you become successful at it, then they be like, man, he slick the shit, bro. Blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? That's just life, bro. I don't know why people are natural haters like that. You know, maybe because they didn't think of it, or maybe they can't do it, but they quick to do that. And I'm not that type of person. If he could get that shit done, get it done. Because all I want to do is see the fights. That's it. And that's all. Swear to God, bro. That's it. Right. Shakur, Mark, you right. And I want him to go to 140. Man, Tank can fight at 140, bro. He can go to 140, bro. They're right. Except maybe Shakur. I think Shakur is his kryptonite. I really do. That type of boxing, I think that's his kryptonite, fam. Real talk. You know? And before I get out, I want to touch back on, but it was a lot of great comments. Salutes to Jigglypuff, salutes to everybody came on, E-Dub, everybody. My guy that just came on and got off. I don't know why you had got off, beat by Surge, but make sure you come back through. My thing is, and also if your phone tripping, like I say, the phone line there too. But I think Bud has a greater chance than people are leading on. All right. That's what I believe. The feet movement, hand speed, along counter punching. For his age, he doesn't look like he's winding down. All of those play a major part. And if you ever fight Canelo, that's kryptonite for Canelo. If you keep Canelo occupied, he has a high guard. Somebody said he is a master of defense. He is, but that's because he keeps such a high guard. But you keep him occupied and you got feet, he tends to just stand there in front of you like how Bivol did. Bivol wasn't hitting him with nothing hard, bro. He was just jabbing and kept him occupied, right? To the point where he didn't know when he couldn't figure him out because it was a constant jab, constant jab, constant jab. And every time Canelo took that step with his lead foot, he jabbed, constantly making him reset, right? That's why I say if anybody can beat Canelo, it would be Bud. It would be Bud because he has the battery to go 12 rounds. I don't see him knocking Canelo out. I don't. The only problem I have with Bud, I always see him getting into a firefight at some point in the fight. And if he get the discipline of knowing that I can't fight this dude straight up, because that's what I fear. I'm not saying he can't do it, but I feel like I don't think that's the type of fight you want to fight him like. Bro, he could pull it out. And if he do that, I'm gonna be happy because then I got to witness major boxing history. You know, that's how much of a fan of sport. I was like that with Devin when they was like, he go to Australia, he go lose. And I kept saying, that's a hell of a story to tell motherfuckers that you took a shit deal and had to go there twice to become undisputed. And I can't take that away from Devin. He did the unthinkable when everybody thought he took a shit deal and he was going to lose those fights. And that's a piece of history you can't take from Devin. I like seeing that shit. I like seeing history being made. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave y'all with that. Tomorrow, I believe Chisora and Otto Wilding is fighting. I think it starts like 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I may be on for that fight. So if I'm on for that fight, make sure you come through, show up and show out. The link will be it's a fight party, so the link will be in the description. Everybody come on. Y'all know I do fights on Saturdays. All my new people that's watching me, you know what I'm saying? Salute everybody over there on X. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always show up, show out. My people on YouTube show up and show out. Y'all always do. So make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? I really, really appreciate it. And if you like what you was hearing, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we trying to grow over here. I'm closing the phone lines as we speak. Let me go and drop that down. Now that this fight is finalized, I know it's 3 other unannounced Canelo fights. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a fuck what they is, unless it's Benavidez. But other than that, I can't wait till the Bud fight. I'm waiting to hear what y'all say about that, but I can't wait. I'm a Bud fan, in case you didn't know. If you don't see my background, signed glove and all, man. Salute to Bud. But yeah. Y'all make sure y'all